The currents sweep, flowing through open hands. Waves embrace, hearts retrace, though time stands. The endless blue, but we'll still climb again. Hold me close, wrapped in light from the skies. Deep below us all, this humming one that we once knew. All the places, faded places where we once stood. Calling your name out through the drifting tides of blinding hope. Erasing as time on my heart can withstand. Tides return again, bringing the memories again. Waves calling me by my name, and here we stand. We are together. The currents sweep, flowing through open hands. Waves embrace, hearts retrace, though time stands. The endless blue, but we still climb again. Hold me close, wrapped in light, down from the skies. Shining echoes guide me forward, glimmers breaking through. Reaching out the tides that turn and pulling me to you. Rising together as the currents fall with new light. Drifting no more will waver through the dark. Tides return again, bringing the memories again. Waves calling me by my name, and here we stand, and we're together. Guiding us, I spare, so still, unbreakable. Our voices soar together, currents dance, hand in hand, chasing light forevermore. Bound by ties, yet our hearts ignite. Side by side, nothing left will break the chains. Follow me drifting far, shining and bright. Times will fade, but we will finally stay. Step by step, we carve our perfect ties. Together, I'll be by your side.
Okairi Wakiyakutachi, welcome in, you guys. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you guys are having an awesome start to your day so far. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hello, Will. Hello, Carl. Hello, Matthias. Hello, Patrick. Hello, Joseph. So the constant thing that I've been updating on is that for the time being, I actually have redeems turned off. I'm testing a couple of things, so I apologize for any convenience. Is it just coincidence or you planned this perfectly? Because today you unlock the hard ending. I planned this. I wanted to make sure that I could do the hard ending. So I had actually spent the time to calculate how many days it would take for me to get exactly the amount I needed to get the hard ending. I need to know how Unbreakable Sphere ends. I need to know. Okay, guys, I've been sitting here for the past like week, basically just wondering how Unbreakable Sphere ends. So it's in our finale, part 2, hard mode ending. I am so ready. Dude, I haven't seen you in my feed for a while. Hello, Welchie. How are you doing? I'm sorry you haven't seen me in a bit. right before you go back to school, college. Wait, school would mean I'm like not 18. Oh my god. Could you guys imagine bullying someone who isn't even 18? Hello Dillian, welcome. Yeah, sorry you haven't seen me in a bit, Lilichi. I've probably been busy. Or not busy, but just I don't know why, but I know for this one there's a lot of us that are excited for it, and I know I am. Right now I'm loading up my Nikke, making sure there's no glitchy delays. It looks like there is. When I move my mouse I kind of get the lagginess, so I'll have to restart. I'm doing good. Awesome. Just YouTube being stinky with recommendations. No. It could be one of those specialized schools, not those elementary schools. Oh, I know what you're talking about. The trade schools. I thought about that, but you know, I ended up not taking that path. Come on, get me in there. Yo, we've been waiting for Unbreakable Sphere. I must save Siren, you guys. I must save her unbreakable smile. She's so cute. Dude, Siren is like the perfect girl. Seiren. Shiren? I'm in Discord, but I don't have Discord. Use Discord that much. I also have the bell on. Yeah, they don't do that much, but that's okay, Leilachi. I have no idea. I'm hoping Yotub is just like, and you must do it with no context of what an AA pillar is. Guys, I am loading up Nikke right now. It's just, you know that glitch that happens when you move your mouse and it becomes laggy? Yeah, it's doing that to me right now, so sorry y'all. It's taking me a bit to get loaded up. I know it's like you can end a certain task, but I don't like doing that because I'm afraid of ending the wrong thing, and I've had no one like show me. So I keep on just trying to open it. I rely on going live channel notification. I've started to actually ping people that are attached to the specific community stream that is going on. So that I think has helped recently. Hello LP, I'm good. We're getting started with, yes, okay, it's good now. We're getting started to finish Unbreakable Sphere. Producer letter, it's in an hour. Are you gonna watch it or is today just Nikke? It's just Nikke today. Producer letter I'll probably watch on Monday when I play Coconut. Right now I want to do Nikke. So I'll be doing Coconut some other time. My computer is slower than a 90-year-old man trying to run. Hey, don't diss the old people. All right, y'all. I'm so ready. I've been so ready for the past week. I've been so ready. I've needed this. I just need one happy ending, you guys. Happy ender. Just one. After everything that's happened to Goddess Squad and Goddess Squad and you know, Old Tales, I needed this. You mean the TBS that you closed because somehow Nikke leaves it open? Yes, that one, Herald. That's the one. Okay, so guys, I do want to share. I got an SSR in here, and do you know who I got? Before we get started, I want to share. I got an SSR, and I got milk. Oh wait, no, was it milk? No. Sugar. And sugar's cute, but still. Let's make this a happy ending. Please. I got Ade. I keep on doing free polls and not getting my girls. Please, Mihara! Please, Mihara! Please, Mihara! Wow. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. What the heck? I got the cow! No! I got baited so hard! You just need to complain. Yeah, complain right into what? A cow? Correction, she's a tree, not a cow. Oh, I see. Okay, understood. Understood. Okay. Alright, y'all. You ready? It's Unbreaking in time. You're never being the addiction allegations. That's not true. I'm saving for Stella Blade right now. Okay, let's do this. And by the way, just to make this pretty nice, if I go to story 2, right? And then enter. I actually didn't finish the last 2 stages. So that way, we can do those last ones together when we get to the end of this event story. To the surface, borrowed wisdom, war dress, unbreakable, the end of the story. Okay, I'm ready to cry. You're not picking up the 39? I will. I will. I'm ready to cry, guys. I've got my tissues. I've got my tears. The red core. She's been suffering for so long, you guys. It's not fair. Cute girls don't deserve to suffer. I will never forgive gluttony. Oh. Why hit me with this at the start? Oh, come on. Cinderella was their beacon, guys. Old Tail Squad Cinderella was their beacon. She's had to live inside of a rapture for so long. It's no wonder she felt... She's been so lonely. She doesn't deserve this. Mama Grave. The things I would give for Mama Grave to show up. And she finally had friends for just only a month, but it's better than nothing.
あなたたちと話して笑って一緒に過ごせたことが本当に楽しかった。それぐらいあなたたちは
Do you see how good of a girl she is?
大事な
She is a
贈り物みたいな
well-bred,
存在だった。
domesticated young
あな
girl.
たたちに会えてよかった。これで終わりでも怖くない。もう震えたりしない。寂しくも感じない。だからこうなったことを責めないで元気でね。セ
Mori opens her eyes.
ここは
Well, what? Well-bred, domesticated young, or well-bred, domesticated young woman. Not gonna lie, the only thing you know about this game is Rupee because of her ads. Wasn't Rupee a huge selling point for a short period of time for Nikke? Yes, Shiroi. I have my tissues. Above Mori is the ceiling of what appears to be a medical room.
気がつきましたか？誰？はじめまして。MMR 所属のマナと申します。
Oh no. This is not good because I think Gian would consider what Mori to have done to be failure. So, and Mana is not. Mana works for missiles, so please don't do anything to her. She didn't deserve it. She didn't do anything wrong. Rupee is top tier Gyaru. That's right, you like Gyarus.
そうですね。そうだけど、私はなんでここに？
It's okay, Mori. No one can hurt
いや、
you.
そうですかじゃなくて、ここはどこ？駐屯地01。アークが初めて奪還した地上の一角です。
Oh shoot.
聞いたことはありませんか？
I am hold on. I am going to guess this is fridge. So I just learned something huge during main story. Apparently we reclaimed a part of the surface. Oh, fridge, guys. That's really that's really new for me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, there we have it. At some point, we reclaim a part of the surface. You already knew of this place? You reclaimed that part? Wait, which chapter did we reclaim it in? Oh, I think it was 27. My bad.
あなたは救助されて、ワードレス部隊にここまで運ばれてきたのです。じゃあ、ミハラとユニは外にいますよ。話をされますか？うん。よく眠れた。
Don't do anything to her.
ミハラ、グラトニーは？セイレンは？どこかへ行ったわ。そんな。追いかける方法はないの？早くセイレンを助けないと。方法はないわけじゃないけど。だったら何してんの？もっと遠くに行っちゃう前に早く。ダメよ。そうはいかないの。
Oh.
セイレンを助けたくないの？もちろん私だって助けたいわ。でもそう単純じゃないの。じゃあ何が？
Mori is not happy with them. Tyrant class.
知りたくもないし、今はそんなことより。いいえ、知っておいて。あなたの命はもうあなた一人だけのものではないの。セイレーンが命を懸けて助けたものよ。何も分かっていないのに、ただ助けたいからって突っ走ってはダメ。やけを起こして無駄に命を落としたら、セイレーンの犠牲と今までの努力が台無しになるのよ。
She makes a point,
グラトニー
Mori.
は第一次ラプチャー進行の時から知られていたラプチャーよ。
Maybe you should just
等級はタイラント。
slow down for the
アークで
time
人が
being.
暮らすようになってからは目撃報告がほとんどないわ。今は昔の記録に残っているだけ。そういうラプチャーなの。軌道エレベーターを狙って発射された ICBM が飲み込まれて、
Oh my
そのエネル
god.
ギーを吐き返してきたそうよ。発射地点はそれで完了。
Jesus.
それ以来
So gluttony is a
人類はラプ
rapture.
チャーとの戦争で強力な戦略兵器
So
の使用を
gluttony is a
諦めたの。
rapture that can absorb energy. I think Seiren had touched on this, but it can absorb energy and utilize it as its own. That's freaking horrifying. Especially in Nikke of all places. Oh my god. It's huge. It's intimidating. It can absorb energy that you toss at it or that is used for other places and just kaboom. Before going to Crystal region after RH truly dies. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. And yes, I guess you're right. It's the end goal, so it's not like it's surprising. You know, of course we're eventually going to reclaim the surface. Yes, she saw the booties in the wall. The most important knowledge. Oh my gosh. I'm just saying, it was a beautiful sight. Picture perfect. Take a screenshot because it lasts longer. Yes, that's why Seiren stayed behind. She knew that if it absorbed the pillar, everyone would be just wrecked. Friends. This reminds me of another certain cute girl. That Levy in Mudfish. Desperately trying to save Seiren. Hopefully this doesn't end with Mori mind break too. Oh frick, do you guys think that Mori becomes the new waifu that we saw? That looks like red shoes? Please tell me that's not how this ends. Well, don't tell me, but you guys know. Frickin'. Please. Just one happy ending. Oh.
私だって分かってる。言ったら死ぬ。何もできずに死ぬかもしれないって。私なんかただのラプチャーにだって何もできないくせに。そんなものが相手じゃ手も足も出ないって分かってる。何もかも言われた通りだよ。インキュベーター送りの失敗作なんか諦めた方がいいに決まってる。でも
No, she was given purpose.
嬉しいって生きていてよかったって言ってくれたんだよ。見捨てるなんてどうしたって無理。たとえ死んだって食べられたって溶かされたって助けに行きたい。見捨てて生きる意味なんてもう私には考えられない。だから
Mori kneels in front of Mihara and Uni.
Mori? お願い。どうか一回だけでいいから力を貸して。あなた二人には取り返しのつかないことをしたって分かってる。何かを頼めるような立場じゃないっていうのも分かってる。頼み事の前に許してもらう方が先ってことも全部分かってる。だから何でもする。力を貸してくれるなら何だってするから。命だって。
Do you see how much she loves Seiren? She just wants... Jesus, she's willing to give up her life. Just to save her.
この一回だけでいいから私を助けて。能力も知力も何もないからこうしてお願いすることしかできない。どうかお願い。この通り。
Oh, I'm already tearing up.
見つけるだけでもいいから力を貸してお願い。
It's too early.
こうなると思ったわ。
It's too early for this.
一度愛されてしまったら捨てることなんかできないのよ。
Mihara and Uni look at Mori. Mommy Mihara.
ただし考えなしに突っ走らないこと。
Yes.
グラトニーに対処できる最低限の手がかりを見つけることが先よ。そうでなきゃ助けに行くことにならないわ。全員で死にに行くだけになっちゃうもの。分かってるわね。言う通りにする。行くわよ。足りない分の知恵を借りに。
We love Mihara. We love Mihara. You know, I was afraid with how she was setting up, you know, such sorrow, such love, such pain. I was kind of afraid it was about to take a dark turn and she'd be like, it's delicious. You know, it might be a dark turn for Mori, but it would have been a nice turn for me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just enjoy the ride. I know, okay, I'm enjoying the ride, all right? I'm enjoying the ride. I'm enjoying. Mori is good waifu. She loves the girl who was there for her, who first made her feel good. Some people point out Mori looks like Yoha's daughter. Kind of. Doesn't she? You really do have a soft spot for waifus and the power of friendship? Of course I do! Waifus are the best. The power of friendship is also the best. You know, we can never get where we want to be without the power of friendship. Mihara is more caring than we give her credit for. Well, that's because she's very motherly. She's very, very motherly. Like, she would always give up her own comfort for Uni in the first few chapters, so she's very motherly and caring. Temporary operation room in reclamation site 01.
それで私と話がしたいと。
Come on, Mana.
そうよ。
We saw you in Wisdom
あなた
Spring.
の知恵を借りたいの。
グラトニーの基本情報なら
You
すで
can
にお教えしているはず
you
です
can
の
bend
で
some strings for
も
us.
ちろんよ。ちゃんと覚えてるわ。
では他に何を知りたいのですか？
制圧する方法。あなたなら知ってるんじゃないかと思って。
グラトニーを制圧する。
そうよ。もう対抗策ぐらいは考えてるでしょ。
私が
Oh,
ですか？
smart.
なぜそう思うのです？
あの日私たちがグラトニーに飲み込まれた時、あなたは確かに言ったはずよ。今すぐそこから離れてって。AA ピラーを落とそうとしていた場所に私たちがいたんでしょ。
どうしてそれを？
グラトニーの中で AA ピラーを見たの。
AA ピランがまだグラトニーの中にあると。
So that makes it worthwhile to do
あ
this
れのエネ
mission.
ルギーが吸収されることを防ぐために私たちを助けてくれた子がグラトニーの中に残っているのよ。だからその子を救出するためにほんの少しの間でもいいからグラトニーの動きを止める方法が知りたいの。何かいい方法はないかしら。
グラトニーに飲まれて生還しただけで驚くべきことだというのに、中にまだ誰かいるなんて。
Well, that's how they
ピ
lived.
ルグリムですか？
多分そうだと思うわ。
That she
でし
is.
たら
She
救出
is
でき
a
る可能性
pilgrim.
はありますね。あれに関しては中央政府との共同研究事業でもありますから、私個人の判断で情報を提供して良いものか決めかねます。
そういうこともあるのね。
問題解決のために協力者と話をしてみようと思います。
Someone else.
構いませんか？
Shiki-kan?
協力者？
No.
こんにちは。改めて自己
Shifty.
紹介させていただきますね。中央政府情報部オペレーターシフティと申します。よろしくお願いします。
こちらこそ
Shifty and
よ
her
ろしくね
mecha shifty.
シフティ。
舞台の名簿にない方もいるみたいですけど。
Well,
諸事
I
情により
mean,
秘密作戦の遂行中とお伺いしているので、それ以上の事情は聞かないでおきます。
so they haven't updated Uni's face?
それでマナから事情を聞きました。皆さんはグラトニーの中から生還しましたが、まだ残っているピルグリムを救出するためにグラトニーを探したいということですね。
A Pilly Pilgrim.
その通りよ。中央政府の手を借りるしかないと思うけど、いい方法はないかしら。
そうで ね。ちょっと難しいと思います。中央政府はグラトニーが積極的な脅威にならない限り、こちらも積極的な攻撃は行わないという方針です。
それ
That's
はつまり放っておくということ？
but it's going to pose a threat. The central government. Why are they always so
詳しい理由を
useless?
聞かせてもらえる？
おそらく
Anderson has been the only useful central government
グラトニーを完全に打ち倒す
person.
方法はないからでしょう。
Well,
倒す方法がない？
except for the moment when Burning Gum kind of had that glow up where he just suddenly, where Dorotry was basically like, stop playing around. He was just like, straightened his back, pulled off his fat suit, showed his rippling abs. Mihara also begged for a lighter punishment for Uni and went with her on the surface. She's always been a softie. Exactly. More like a raised? Oh. No, she meant a grim pill. Hello, Max. Welcome, welcome.
AA ピラーがグラトニーに飲み込まれてから、私たちも対応策を検討していました。残念ながら、今のところそんなもの
I
は
think we are thinking of very different burning gums.
カウンタースをはじめとするアーク主力部隊の総動員も含めてグラトニーを撃破する作戦も議論されましたが、直近の大規模テロの影響を鑑みてアーク防衛網の再建への資材投入を急ぐべきという
Gosh, dang it. I thought the Shikikan was finally going to be part of a anniversary story. Ow, I hit my hand.
そう。グラトニーを止める方法もないということかしら。セイレン。
いえ、そういうわけではありません。動きを止めるというものではないのですが、
何か方法があるのね。
それが
グラトニーに有効な打撃を与えられそうな手
A
段があ
way
ります。
to damage gluttony.
リスクのある方法で多大な犠牲も必要となります。実際に使用することは考えがたい条件ですので、使えないというだけです。
犠牲が必要になる？どういう方法？
グラトニーの体内に侵入し、コアに
あ
これを打ち込むのです。
Mana takes out a glass container filled with crystals and batteries.
地上で発見された E2 クリスタルと呼ばれているものです。物
Oh,
体から電
shoot!
気エネルギーを
I'm
吸
glad I
収
got to
し
chapter
水域まで膨張を
27
続ける性
so
質
that way
があります。
I know about those crystals.
ニケはもちろん
Because yes, those things were the ones
ラプチャー
harvesting
に
or
とっても
eating
脅威となる
raptures
物質
essentially.
です。こうしてガラスケースに封じていなければ、私たちも短時間で食い尽くされるでしょう。
それをグラトニーのコアにぶつければ。
そうです。いかにエネルギーの吸収、放出を得意とするラプチャーであっても、コアのエネルギーを直接奪われれば阻止する方法はないでしょう。想定外の事象が発生しなければ、グラトニーが停止することは間違いありません。
Nice. Okay, we can do
で
it.
すが、
We can save her,
グラト
please.
ニーがそんなこ
Please.
とをおとなしく許すと
Abe
思います
wasn't able to save our princess. Please, Mori, save our
というわけね。
mermaid princess,
そういうことです。
our sea
そも
princess,
そも飲み込まれた時点で
our fish
生還
wife.
は絶望的ですし、驚きましたよ。皆さんの話を聞いたとき、グラトニーの中から出てこられたなんてまさに奇跡です。
しかし、奇跡はあくまで奇跡です。また同じことをして生還できる可能性はやはりゼロに近いでしょう。
That's okay. We don't need a high chance to
グラトニーの中に力を借り
live.
られるとしても、そこに至るまでの過程で
We
事故
just
が
need
あれば
Little Mermaid.
やはりどうしようもありません。
そうなるわよね。どこかに引っかかっちゃうとか、消化液に触ってしまって溶かされるとか。私が行く。
Well, it's
簡単
because
に決めていいことじゃない
it's
のね。
because Seiren was able
簡
to
単になんか
protect
決
them.
めてない。言ったでしょ。たとえ死んだって食べられたって溶かされたって私は助けに行く。だから
Oh, you're such a good girl, Mori.
私
I was sorry I ever doubted you.
やってみせる。わかったわ。
そうであれば残る変数は2つです。いかにしてグラトニーをおびき出すか、そして どうすれば口を開けさせたまま動きを止められるか、それらが解決できればグラトニーの撃破を実現できる可能性は大幅に上昇します。動きを止める方法。
I'm so excited that this might actually turn out okay for
残念で
once.
すが、そちらの解決方法はまだ見つかっていません。そういうわけなので、まだ作戦の発令もされてないんですよね。
そうだったのね。
いいわ、知恵はこれで十分。
じゃあ
さあ、セイレーンを助けに行きましょう。
The Satan rescue
あり
mission.
がとう、参考になったわ。後のことは私たちで考えるわね。ご検討を。
Please, let this be a success. Parasite Crystal's so excited for Goku Day. Awesome, awesome. I don't like Satan's nickname. You mean Little Mermaid? I like when she's just Satan. I actually like the way they say Satan too. I fear for Mori, it sounds like she might sacrifice herself for Satan. Yeah, Mori has kind of gotten a lot of character development. She's gotten the kilo treatment, so I'd be pretty sad if she kind of just kicks the bucket too. Here we go. Reclamation Site 01, indoors.
グラトニーの動きを止める方法、何かないかな。
そのことなんだけど。
え、
あなた確かに言ったわよね。何でもするって。
Oh,
うん、
oh my.
何でも言って、言われた通りにするから。
それじゃモリーの大事な大事な。
I've seen enough anime to know where this is going. Nah, Mihara is just going to ask for a setup with Gian. As Siren depicted as a bad mermaid that made a lot of ships sunk. Yes, actually. So that is true. Sirens are usually depicted as bad mermaids. So, it is true that having her, but like the thing is that it's in relation to her kotodama, right? She can make people do what she says. Therefore, it's like it's a lot like how a siren would work. And she's not a bad mermaid, but I understand it's based on her power.
携帯を貸してくれる？
なんでそんなこと？
ちょっとね、やりたいことがあるの。
なんだよ、深刻な顔して言うから何かと思ったじゃん。
Because it is.
本気で覚悟してたのに。
あら、ごめんなさい。緊張しすぎみたいだったから、ちょっとからかってみただけよ。少しは緊張が解けたかしら。
Well, one moment, y'all. I just heard a ton of slamming. Give me 1 second. Well, I have no idea what happened. I thought it was the cat catting, but I think it's okay for the time being. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Sorry about that, y'all.
気が抜けて力が入らないよ。これ。
Mori hands over her cell phone to
で
Mihara.
も何するつもり？私の知り合いで力になってくれる人なんていないと思うけど。
いいえ、いるわ。助けら
Gian.
れる力を持っている人。それもとびきりの力をね。
そんな人いたかな？
ええ、だからあなたはここにいるんでしょ。
まさか。
その人と連絡が取りたいの。いいか
Mm?
しら。
もちろん聞き直す必要ある？もう言ったでしょ。私は何だってする。やるなら早くして。
助かるわ、モリ。しばらく席を外すわね。
ここですれば？
いいえ、二人だけで 秘密の話がしたいのよ。ユニも少しだけモリーと一緒に待ってくれる？
Finally. Gian, face to face with Mihara. Shake, shake.
あらあら、ユニ、どう
She
したの？
did it.
そんなに嫌？あらあら、ユニ、
She did it.
どうしたの？
Guys, we have the voice, we have the soundbite.
あらあら、
We have the soundbite.
どうしたの？あらあら、ユニ。あらあら、ユニ、どうしたの？ごめんなさい。これだけはやらないといけないの。どうしても言わないといけないことがあるし、問題を解決できる方法もあの人は知っていそうだから。そうよ。グラトニーの動きを止める方法。正確には私の力の本当な使い方かしらね。すぐ戻るから。
Oop, just brushed the mic, sorry y'all.
モリーとニコで待っててね。
Mihara
すぐに
stands
戻
up.
るわ。
Zing! Mihara walks outside, leaving Yumi behind. For some reason, Yumi can't fully explain. She feels nervous. Mihara seems to have come to a momentous decision, and the fact Yumi does not know what it is or how to stop it terrifies her.
ユニ大丈夫？
Oh. Yumi turns around and glares at Mori. Forgiveness still has not been given. Staring at the one she believed is the cause of all this, Yuni's overcome by an inexplicable impulse. Oh no. Mihara walks down the hallway, gripping Mori's phone.
本当にこれでいいのかしら。しっかりしなさい。ユニのためにも、まずはどういう形でもいいから決着をつけないと。何も知らないままで、いつまでも怯えているわけにはいかないわ。
That's right,
この
Mihara.
ままじゃ
Girl boss.
何も守れない。誰も救えない。何もできない。それじゃ今までと同じよ。ただ悲しくなるだけ。力がいるの。強くならない。
Wait a minute, is she gonna make a deal with the
連
devil?
絡を。
Mihara unlocks Mori's phone to make the call.
向こうから。
Mihara opens Mori's blah blah app. Knock knock. Mori, how's your task coming along? The deadline is quickly approaching, and I haven't heard from you. I clearly saw that the calling signal was activated. Why hasn't there been a report? Are you dead perhaps? How tragic. No, I'm still alive. Wow, still alive and kicking, are you? Excellent! It's nice to meet you, Gian. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you recognize me? You're right, I did hurt my head. I can't recall if I've seen you before. So allow me to introduce myself once more. Nice to meet you. I'm Mihara. Oh my. Now things are starting to get interesting. Can we have a little talk? Sure. Why not? I'll contact you later. I'll be waiting. Oh, okay. No, she's cutting a deal with Gian. Your Gian voice is so good. Thank you, Selena. I appreciate it.
もしもし聞こえますか？
I just went with like the most pompous, slightly evil woman I could think of voice. So I was like, this is perfect. Not a devil, but a different type of devil.
ええ、よく聞こえるわ。
こうしてお話しするのは初めてですね。
そうね。 はじめまして。
あら、本当に記憶がないんですか？今回の記憶消去は問題なかったみたいですね。
そうね。
Last? Wait, the one that stuck. How many memory wipes did she do to Mihara?
ありますし、少しは記憶が残っているかと思いましたが、ちょっと残念ですね。
全くね。
Okay, guys, I actually want to comment on
覚えてい
something.
たらよかったのに。
The fact that Mihara was still able to recall memories from that photo in the trash is huge. It shows that Nikkes are not just robots. It really does. That can just get wiped. I think she got 2 or 3 already. Poor Mihara.
そうすればすぐあなたまでたどり着けたもの。
あら、これは一本取られましたね。それでモリーさんはどこに？始末してしまったとか？
あら、あんないい子は殺したらもったいないわよ。安全な場所で休んでるわ。
おやおや、そうだったん
Oh
です
yeah,
ね。
oh yeah.
死んでもないのに連絡もしないなんて廃棄処分が怖くないんでしょうか？
Shush. Oh,
何のこと？
Mihara's gonna learn it.
聞いてなかったんですか？
Oh,
き
right.
ちんと報告できなか
Mori
った
didn't
ら
tell Mihara in uni about what. Oh my gosh, yeah. Mihara didn't even know why Mori did it. Oh,
私
poor
に直接連
Mihara.
絡してきたのなら
Oh,
知っているかと
my
思いま
heart.
したが、私の勘違いだったみたいですね。
そうね。初めて聞いたわ。その話は。
どうしましょうね。実験結果は聞きたかったところですが、代わりに報告してもらえます？
そうしたら何かもらえるのかしら。
交換条件ですか？恐れ知らずですね。欲しいものは？
たくさんあるわよ。聞く気はある？
ええ、聞くだけならただですし。
じゃあ遠慮なくユニにコーリングシグナルを聞かせる実験の停止。
論外で
Oh,
すね。
モリーには約束通りの報酬を与えること。
それは構いません。
she's like, I'll consider it.
まだあるんですか？欲張りさんですね。
私の強化。これで全部ね。
面白いご提案です。
This is where
私
she's
の好奇心の
surprised.
対価としては高すぎます。こちらはいらないこの箱から適当に代わりを送ればいいだけのことです。私にそこまでする理由がありますか？
ならこれはどう？ユニが受けた実験。
あ
私も受けるわ。
W-
これなら
Wait a
十分
minute.
釣り合うわよね。
どういう実験か分かって聞いてます？
ニケにラプチャーのコアを埋め込む。違った？
Oh,
ユニのコアが？
she's
そう。
she's going to get stronger by fusing with a rapture?
コアが2つ？どういうこと？セイレン、どうしてわかったの？
あなたたちがここに来た時、私が水砲を使って助けたでしょ。
Hello,
え
playmaker.
え、そうだったわね。
Sorry,
水
I'm
砲は誰かを
a little
取り込むと
focused right now.
その人のいろんなことがわかる。それで気づいたの。ユニがラプチャーと融合する実験を受けさせられたこと。
You know, Mihara would not be happy about that.
体の中にコアが2つあること。
まさかそのコアの片方は。
ラプチャーのコアだと思う。
ラプチャーのコアが中にある。だか
Poor
ら
Mihara
コーリングシグナルで様子がおかしくなったのね。
そうだと思う。今はニケのコアが強くてユニの意識で動いてるみたいだけど、コーリングシグナルを何度も聞かされたらラプチャーのコアが活性化して
あの時みたいにラプチャーの
Oh, and that
本能
would
に取られ
create
る
a
かもしれない。
heretic. Yeah, Errol.
ユには外側もラプチャーの部分があるから。
And yes,
ニケ
Playmaker,
と
I
しての
am.
自分は
I'm taking a break to enjoy the
思った以
finale
上
of
に
Unbreakable
弱いかも。
Sphere.
気をつけて。
よく覚えておくわ。
Oh,
その顔当たりみたいね。
こらたまらんな。なんで知っとる？
秘密よ。
あら、いけずやね。ちょっとぐらいええやんか。
どう？
wait,
取引する気になった？
really quickly. What do you mean, why are we age restricted this stream? The Sage? Is there an age restriction going on? Uh-oh. Did I accidentally select an option that I shouldn't have selected? Let me see. No, it doesn't say that it is. The description? Oh, yes. It's just because there's sometimes some mature content, so I leave that in the description. You know. Are we no longer 12 plus? There can be some mature content. Oh my, that chest. Look at Mihara and say that again.
それはもう
Gian.
何しろそういう実験ですから。いつも
I think she... Okay, right. Two. The first with Rappi and the second after uni.
なんといっても私の可愛い妹が真心込めて作ったニケですからね。
Oh. Of course,
外
Gian.
装もラプチャーに寄せてますし、事実上全く違う実験ですから。メティスの子たちが侵食されたと聞いた時も、うちに回ってくるって喜んでたんですが、うまく解決したらしくて、ずっと残念に思っていました。
Oh, it's so cruel.
こんな
Take away her younger sister's toys
思っ
and
ていませんでした
turn them into her
ね。
experiments.
気に入ってもらえたみたいでよかったわ。
そうですね。こんなに面白い出会いがあるなんて、今までの人生を無駄に生きていた気分です。
Oh, hush, you
そうだと知ってい
arrogant
たら
bull cut.
頭を打たれた時、私が引き取っていたのに。
その時を逃したから今の私があるんじゃない？
Ooh,
です
mm-hmm.
ね。
You go, girl.
なぜそこまでするんです？目的は先ほどの3つですか？
ええ、そうよ。
単純な話に聞こえますけどね。強くなりたいというのはラプチャー相手に思うようにいかないとか？
相手はグラトニーよ。
なるほど。あれですか。確かに
She's like,
今の
oh.
状態では無理でしょうね。対乱と急なんて分類されてますけど、実際はそれ以上ですから、滞在に由来する名前は飾りではありません。とはいえ、そういう話なら、そのボディも新しくなったばかりのはずでは。
And she wants to become
私の
even
能
more
力不足ね。
powerful.
力を出し切れていないみたいなの。
はいはい、実力が追いつかないというやつですね。
Do not say
あ
that
な
to
たな
her.
ら解決法を知ってるかと思って。
そうですね。ユニさんと同じ実験を受ければ間違いなく強化されます。それで自動的に解決できるでしょう。そうすると願い事の一つは私が叶えたことにならないですね。まあ代わりの願いがいつか出てきたら一つ聞いて差し上げましょう。
あら、ずいぶん親切ね。
どうでしょうね。もう分かっていると思いますが、生きているニケのボディにラプチャーのコアを注入することは事実上の死と言っても
あ
過言ではない。
No. Mihara will overcome
毎
it.
日ですよ。それぐらいの自由は認めてあげましょう。
もう二度も記憶をなくしてるし。
Two. Okay, so 2 memory wipes.
スリルのある人生には慣れてるわ。
今回ばかりは別格だと思いますけどね。
苦痛を受け入れるということは同じでしょ。
まあ構いません。そこまで言うのでしたらコーリングシグナルで遊ぶのももうやめにします。出来の悪いあの子のことも願い通りにしましょう。強くなりたいという望みも叶うでしょう。
助かるわ。
Oh
その代わ
man.
りあなたはこれから永久に
Oh,
私の実験体です。私が何を与えようとあなたは受け入れるしかありません。
oh,
それでも
that is
ええ、
that is
構わないわ。
いいでしょう。
interesting.
私の実験台にふさわしい素材になりそうです。
That is an what an interesting thing you've just said there. What an interesting thing you've just said there. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Gian, female Jiren, she has clothes on, so my question still stands. Wait, now what would happen if Mihara used Vapau? I don't think she'd regain her memories because Vapau only removes removes corruption. I don't think it restores memories though. Jane's pretty hot. So is Red Shoes. We still hate her. Back to grind WT. Bye, Playmaker. We should get a donathon go that forces Hayami to get a bowl cut. No! It's hard to trust a hot scientist. Hot equals trust, at least for me it does. Trust is not the same as thrust? Why do I feel like Mihara is dooming herself? This feels like a deal with the devil. It will come back biting her in the butt. I agree. I mean, she's her test subject for life. Gian will now be able to do whatever she wants to Mihara, and there's no way that ends up being okay later on. If the devil is a hot manipulative scientist, I'm down. Yeah, well, not everyone is down with that. Talking about her memories, I was thinking of her rapture core. What would happen if you bop a Nikke with a rapture core? Uni?
アークにいた時からずっとつけ回されてた。
Uni?
思い切り怖がってる目をしてるくせに私と三原をめちゃくちゃにした。コーリングシグナルを鳴らして私を苦しめて三原を殺させようとした。セイレーンがいなかったら私はまたこの手で三原を殺してしまっていたはず。許せない。ユニ。
Mori steps back. Uni walks towards
こ
Mori.
いつのせいで三原はまた危険な場所に行こうとしてる。三原をおかしくさせてるやつ。三原を危ない目に遭わせるやつ。許せない。
This voice
絶対
acting,
に許
y'all.
せない。
Oh my god.
なんで近づいて。
Uni's voice actress had no reason going that hard. That was... Oh. Uni reaches out and grabs Mori's neck.
三原を危険な目に遭わせるやつは殺さなくちゃ。三原を危険な目に遭わせるやつは三原を死なせるやつは三原を殺した。この世で一番憎いユニに似たこいつを。
Uni's eyes start to glow red.
ごめん。
Tears start to flow from Mori's eyes.
私のこと許せない。聞きたくない。知ってる。私が許されるわけがないってこと。聞きたくない。でもセイレンだけは助けさせて。それが終わったらその時は
The tears in Mori's eyes fall onto Yuni's hand.
お願い。ユニはそれを知ってる。どうしても大切な人を守りたくて。胸が引き裂かれそうで。なのにできることは何もなくて。誰でもいいから助けてほしくて。必死にすがりつく時に出る言葉。知ってるけど分かりたくない。そんなところまで似ているこいつが嫌い。ユニと同じことを考えてるこいつが嫌い。だから殺せない。
Yuni loosens her grip and Mori collapses to the ground. Yuni slumps to the ground.
ごめん。不安にさせてごめん。ミハラとあなたを危険な目に遭わせてごめんなさい。
分かってる。
それでも助けたいの。生まれて初めて自分を大事にしてくれて、それがすごく嬉しくて、どうしてもなくしたくない。
ユニも分かってる。
あなたにとってはミハラがそうだってことも分かってて、自分勝手なことして本当にごめん。でもそれしかないの。ごめんね。本当にごめん。
本当はユニも痛いほど分かってる。生まれて初めて大事にされて、それをなくした時の気持ち、どれだけ悲しいか知ってる。ミハラがこいつを助けたがる理由もわかる。ユニだってセイレーンを助けたいと思ってる。だから完全に嫌いにはなれない。
Tears start flowing from Yuni's mask.
ユニ。
でも怖いの。怖くて耐えられない。またミハラがいなくなっちゃうかもって思ったら。
ごめんね。ごめんなさい。
Two broken hearts sit together across from one another. Each understands the other more than anyone else ever could. Each feels sorry for the other, and both are afraid of losing what is most precious to them. And so they sit together, and they cry.
すっかり待たせちゃったわね。
ミハラ。
Oh. Yuni senses strange vibes coming from Mihara.
どうしたの？何か気になることでもあった？
Uh-oh. Yuni shakes her head.
あら？どうしたのモリ？首のその後。
これなんでもない。ぼーっとしてて壁にぶつかっちゃって。ねユニ。見てたでしょ？
そう。何かあったみたいだけど、二人だけで話が収まったみたいね。何も聞かないでおくわ。
それはそうと。
They bonded. They trauma bonded.
何か問題でもあったの？
問題って言われてもね。特に何もなかったわ。まあ、強くなる方法が見つかったくらいかしら。
強くなる方法？
失礼します。
Mana opens the door and comes
あら、
inside.
ちょうど行こうとしてたところよ。わざわざ足を運ばせちゃったわね。
社交辞令は不要です。これを。
Mana hands Mori a glass jar containing crystals and
計
batteries.
画に必要な E2 クリスタルです。説明した通り、電気エネルギーを吸収する危険な物質です。ニケの場合、少しでも触れればボディが侵食され危険な状況になります。絶対にガラス瓶から出さないでください。万が一一瞬でもボディにクリスタルが接触してしまった場合は、その部分の動力を遮断し、クリスタルの成長を防いでください。理解できましたか？
Jesus. Dangerous, but I understand.
ミハラ、
何かしら。
すべてをかける以上、必ず成功してください。
あなたにはお世話になってばかりね。
それが分かっているのなら、生還してください。全員
Aww.
朗報を待っています。
ええ、必ず帰ってくるわ。
She cares about them. The sound of something melting. The sound of something boiling. The sound of flowing liquid. Amidst those countless sinister sounds, Little Mermaid opens her eyes. Beyond the thinning bubble lies a crimson ocean, and inside that lies Gluttony's core staring back at her. She made it! Okay, y'all. I need a minute. Oh. It removes nymph, which is why what the corruption affects, and also how they back up memories in case of needing to revive them. I see. To be fair, she's been doing only coo sounds for almost a year now. She needs to get some release. Oh, excuse me, guys. Okay, plug time. Guys, thank you for watching the content. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, please consider giving it a like and a sub, as it helps the channel out so much. Also, we have a Discord in the description where we talk about a bunch of fun, random, different stuff. Thank y'all. Yeah, I gotta talk about the previous scene just a little bit. The level of connection that came from that was just, again, stellar, wonderfully done. You always hear the phrase, we hate what we see in others, what we hate about ourselves the most. Uni hated what she did to Mihara, so anyone who does that to Mihara is just despicable to her. And so that's why she couldn't control herself, wanting to hurt Mori, and then hearing the best part of Mori, which was wanting to save Seiren, the part of her that she liked, wanting to save Mihara, ended up coming out. She was just... That was such a good scene, you guys. That was so good. Mihara being the focal point of why those two bonded together. Oh, that was really, really well done. Everything clicked together for them to become closer, and they trauma bonded in that moment. I love it. I love it. Little Mermaid senses it immediately.
隠しきれなくなったAAピラーの場所、エネルギーが水泡を AAピラーに集中させたせいで膜が薄くなりすぎたから、これ以上は隠せない。
The bubble ignites as it touches the seawater. Droplets rush out to repair the crumbling bubble wall. Silver liquid seeps through the gaps that can't be repaired in
ど
time.
うしてもこれが食べたいみたいね。
Oh! Little Mermaid tightly embraces the encased AA pillar and gazes at Gluttony's core.
どれだけ見ても絶対にあげない。あなたには 吸収させない。このエネルギーは私と一緒に泡になって消える。
Oh! A searing pain courses through Mermaid's entire body from her fingertips to her toes. At the same time, a bubbling sensation surges from within her.
限界以上に力を使った副作用が来てるみたい。ボディごと液体金属になるまでもう長くない。
As her vision gradually fades, Little Mermaid wonders, if she closes her eyes, how many more times will she be able to open them?
まだやれる。このエネルギーをなくしきるまで。それまでは頑張らないと。
Desperately embracing the immense energy to keep it from escaping, Little Mermaid closes her eyes again. Mihara and Uni track Gluttony's movements. Meanwhile, Mori follows behind, not saying a word. Along the way, they encounter rapture after rapture. Time and time again, they take them down, relocate Gluttony's trail, and press forward. It is Mori's first true skirmish with a rapture, entirely unlike her previous encounters with them. In the past, she had only caught glimpses of raptures while fleeing with support squads. But this is something else altogether, and altogether more terrifying. Feels as if the raptures could end her life at any moment with a single attack. Her wounds accumulate and wear her down. So many times she wants to collapse, run away. She wants nothing more than to dig a hole in the ground and hide. But each time Mori thinks of this, she clenches her teeth and thinks about the two others whom she dragged into this. She thinks about Uni's eyes filled with tears and terrified of losing Mihara. Of Mihara's relentless efforts to grant her wish. Of Seiren, who had sacrificed herself in order to save everyone, and was now trapped inside Gluttony, facing her imminent doom. Mori thinks about every word Seiren had said, every affectionate gesture she had shown to her. She recalls all of this. Mori rejects her fear. She'd force herself up again, force her feet to move forward. She tightens her grip on her gun, even though she wants to grab a shovel and dig. On and on she runs, without any concept of day or night. Until finally, we are just one step away from the place where Little Mermaid is waiting.
やっと見つけた。
Yes! Character writing in this game is so good. Agreed. That pose. You want this? You can't have it, mister. I'm so ready for this. Hello, you. Hello, Aya. Okay, guys, I'm ready. My tears are flowing. My eyes are filled. My nose is clogged. I'm ready to cry.
いいわね。海も近いし。ここで仕掛けましょう。
ここにいるの？グラトニーが。
そうよ。ここから10キロメートル以内の地中のどこかだけど。
10キロメートル以内の地中？そんなのどうやって探せば？
探すんじゃない
Hello, Larry. No, that's not true. That is not true. Falsification.
ここにグラトニーを来させるの。そのためにも他のラプチャーが集まりにくい海の近くは都合がいいわ。
でもどうやって？
グラトニーは強いエネルギーに反応するのよ。だったらここにそれがあればいいだけでしょ。
Strong energy sources. Mihara?
モリ、ユニ、よく聞いて。私がグラトニーをおびき寄せる。グラトニーの動きはどうにかして止めるから、ユニは口が閉じないように。モリーとセイレーンが外に出てくるまで全力で口を開けさせておいて。口が閉じてしまったら二人の帰り道がなくなっちゃうわ。モリーはここからが本番よ。E2 クリスタルを持ってグラトニーの口に飛び込んで。
Look at Mihara being a team
セイレ
leader.
ーンが残った一番大きな理由は、たとえ自分を犠牲にしてでも AA ピラーのエネルギーを消滅させるため。その覚悟だから。 問題が解決できない限りあの子は絶対に動かないわ。だからあなたの働きに全てがかかっているの。グラトニーの中に戻ったら E2 クリスタルをコアに打ち込むこと、それからなんとかセイレーンを説得して外に出ようという気にさせること。
私がセイレーンを。
あなたならできるわ。違うわね。やるしかないのよ。私たちは助けに来たの。死ぬつもりはないわ。
分かってる。やるしかない。絶対に助ける。そのために二人は力を貸してくれてるんだから。
Mori looks at Uni and
そ
Mihara.
れを無駄にしないためにも絶対にセイレーンを連れ出してくる。
ずいぶん頼もしくなったわね。
こっちは真剣なの。からかわないで。
じゃあ始めましょうか。
Mihara walks forward. Uni urgently grabs Mihara's hand. Uni shakes her head at Mihara, though she can't explain why her instincts are telling her to stop Mihara. Uni shakes her head desperately, pleading for Mihara not to go through with this.
大丈夫よ。もう絶対に一人にしないわ。約束したでしょ。お互いに向き合って
I love you, Mihara.
痛みを感じながら一緒に罪を償って生きていくって。忘れたりしないわ。
Uni and Mihara
私
lock
を信じ
eyes.
て待ってて。必ずうまくやるわ。
Uni lets go of Mihara's hand.
ユニ、行ってくるわ。
Mihara steps forward again, leaving Uni
コード
behind.
解放。すべてのコアを限界値まで稼働。融合開始。
認識終了。すべてのコアを限界値まで稼
Oh
働。
my god, I have chills on my body. Oh! Oh no.
反応エラー。融合不。
Oh!
アンロックコード。ディープ。すべてのコアを限界値まで稼働。
Unlock code deep. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the deep. I'm so glad I did footstep walk run to understand that. Deep. So either Gian learned about Deep and was able to learn how to basically do the core fusion, or Deep is in every single Nikke. Holy fridge, my goosebumps are everywhere. Oh my god, that's such a huge lore drop for us. Awake to stop in? Welcome in, Larry. They're so cute. One of the Mihara fans I see. Dude, this is awesome. This is so cool.
融合開始。
Deep, the one to fuse Red Hood and Rappi together. The area near Mihara's core starts to glow red. Mihara curls up, unable to withstand the pain.
今なんとどこに何を入れると言いました？
あら、マナさん。たった今お送りしたものは届いたと聞いたばかりですが。
確かにそう言いましたが、これがそれなのですか？
Mana points to a palm-sized black box.
無事に届いていますね。それです、それ。エレベーターも突貫工事だと聞いて心配していましたが、ちょっとしたもの程度は送れるようで安心しました。
私のボディにそれを埋め込んでほしいの。
はい。
私が三原さんのために用意した特別
She calls her Mihara-san
ニケの
too.
コアの脇にちょこんと差し込んであげてください。三原さんがどうしても今すぐ強くなりたいというので、初めての実験ですから私が直々に施術したかったところですが、知っての通り今は自由の利かない身ですから。
初めての
She doesn't have freedom of movement. I hope she went to jail.
これが
She probably didn't. She's probably too impervious for that to ever happen. Deep is inside every Nikke? Yes. The deep system? Possibly. What does Sun mean? That they are friends? No, Sun is usually like an honorific, like Miss or Mrs. That's the closest one. She's basically saying almost like Miss Mihara.
はい。三原さんから直接ご相談いただいたことですよ。なんでもグラトニーに対抗する力が必要なのだとか。
Yes, she does, and she's getting it.
力を引き出すために。私の実験を試したいとのことです。
三原
Dang, even Mana's like, that's a terrible idea, Mihara.
リスクと引き換えにしてでも短期間でニケの能力を大幅に引き上げられる最高のアイテムを。
ニケの能力を引き上げるリスクのある方法。ニケのコアの横に埋め込むような。まさかラプチャーの。
マナさんはニケのボディにお詳しいでしょう。この程度の作業は簡単にできると思います。
これは危険すぎます。そんなことをすればニケのコアは間違いなく。
いつかの約束でしたよね。私が困った時助けてくれるって。今がその時ということです。私はアークの外にいられますし、三原さんは一刻も早く力が必要ですから。今それができるのはあなただけです。
こんなことをしていいと思っているのですか。
当然でしょう。
You know, technically Gian could force her, right?
叶えてあげているのですから。それ以上にいいことなんてありますか。
ニケのコアとラプチャーのコアの共存など到底不可能です。言うまでもなくニケのコアには。
ええ、そうです。ニケのコアには他のコアを拒絶する防壁があります。でもそれを無力化できるとして。
Oh my god, she actually knows about deep.
ここから先は秘密です。
Gian somehow learned about deep.
知ってしまったら怖いところへ行くことになってしまいます。それがお望みではありませんよね。
そうですね。
そういうことですので、好奇心に負けて箱を開いたりせずに所定の位置へ埋め込んでくださいね。
わかりました。
防壁というのは。
ニケのコアが他のコアと反応を起こさないようにする一種の安全装置です。ニケのボディに別のニケのコアがあっても共鳴しないようにしたり、ラプチャーコアの侵食を防いだりする機能を持ちます。その逆もまたしかりですね。
ニケとラプチャーのコアはお互いに侵食し合うことがあるということ。
ええ、コアダストはその明らかな証拠です。ラプチャーコアから抽出されたニケのコアの成長を促すもの。
ジエン。
あら、口が滑ってまいましたな。これ以上は三原さんが二度と地上に出られなくなってしまいますし、話はここまでにしましょう。とはいえ、
Jesus.
自分の身に何が
The
起こる
level of knowledge
見当が
here
ついたでしょ。
is just.
そうね。知ってるのと知らないのとでは大違いだわ。
さて、あとはそれがボディに
It's pretty much like if you know this, you'll be in trouble. If you know this, you'll get sent away. If you know this, you'll never be able to
全て
leave.
発揮できるようになるでしょう。それでも変わらなかったらボディの方の問題ということになりますけど、何しろうちの可愛い妹の仕事です。ニケのボディのことで今のアークに並ぶものなんていませんから。三原さんもきっと強くなると思います。苦痛に耐えられればのお話ですけど。
That's what Mihara is built for.
実験体に耐えきれたものはいません。でも全てを受け入れるという覚悟がありますから。 あなたはそうはならないでしょ。
当然よ。
Come on, Mihara. We're all rooting for
楽しみに
you.
してますね。
Grit. Mihara clenches her teeth. Just as Gian warned, a pain beyond anything unimaginable courses through Mihara's body. Her vision repeatedly turns red, fades away, and then comes back.
警告シ
Crackle,
ステムエラ
crackle.
ー警告コア反応エラー警告コア共鳴アクティベーションコネクティングコー
She
ド
can do this.
エラー警告コアタイプ一致エラー警告防壁再起動が必要です
A series of warning sounds and error messages blare out.
私も分かってるわ。コアがいつもと違うのよね。でも受け入れるしかない。
Mihara closes her eyes and begins to suppress the sensations surging through her. Inside her body, near her core, is a searing heat like a blazing inferno. The conflagration expands and begins to engulf Mihara's own core.
防壁再起動が必要です警告
I've never wanted one person to succeed more than Mihara in this moment.
です
Countless warning sounds echo in her head. Mihara's movement senses and everything slowly become consumed by the fire.
ボディ
Tree. Mihara's body begins glowing even redder. The inside of her core boils like a massive fireball, a volcano on the verge of eruption. As it rages on, her consciousness drifts further and further away. And then Mihara realizes the moment she's completely consumed by the flames, she, as she knows herself, would cease to exist. From somewhere she can't see, someone is screaming. A familiar voice cries out in agony. It screams, imploring her not to leave her behind again. Who is it? Who's calling me? Oh, oh, oh. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god. I need a second. I was not expecting that part. To have the coo noises and just suddenly Mihara being called out by Uni. Oh, okay. I'm okay. That hit really quick. Hello, Ranch. I don't like Gian, but she's such a lore bomb. I can't hate her. She needs the power. Oh my gosh. Who the heck is Deep? I can't wait to know. It's obviously Neon. Yeah, she always says she's not allowed to go around freely. I bet it's because she knows about Deep. Right, because if you know about Deep, you know about the secret of the Ark, which is that it's run on a Rapture core. Red Hood was the only one who learned because Rappi was passed out at the moment. And it's not like their memories combined together. And Red Hood didn't tell us during that time, so it died with Red Hood. But she won't she won't be a heretic after this? I'm not sure. I don't think so. You know, if you think about it, Modernia's level of strength comes from that fusion as well, I believe. Thought it was a Pokemon. Technically, having a core fused with a Nikke Rapture, she's kind of a heretic. Our favorite. Same glasses, Neon is Deep confirmed. Uni and Mihara lock eyes. Uni's eyes tremble with fear, terrified of losing Mihara once again. Her eyes beg Mihara to keep her promise. Mihara can't let those eyes be filled with despair again. Mihara bites down on her cheek. Harder. The sharp pain in her mouth pulls Mihara back to life.
心配しないで。全部 受け止めてみせる。どんな苦痛も悲しみも必死の思いも全部私が受け止めるから。絶対に置いていったりしないわ。今度こそ必ずあなたに愛を与えたその責任を負う。私たちは共に死んで共に生きていく。この苦痛と引き換えに私たちの絆を守る力をつかむ。人と誰にも奪わせはしない。
Light begins to radiate from Mihara's body. A purplish light, dark enough almost to be black, bursts forth from Mihara's core, and chain-like patterns of the same color spread all over her body. Mihara recognizes the changes in her body. She now realizes how to awaken the sensations contained within all living things. No matter how much larger her target is, no matter how overwhelmingly powerful they are, or how much pain they can endure, none of it matters anymore. So long as her foes are here alive and connected to her via these chains on her body, she knows that she can now feel their pain as well. She can endure any amount of suffering they inflict upon her. Of that she is certain. So she became an uber tank with that unlocked. Deep as the glass in her glasses. So huge power. If her eyes are gonna turn red, she's gonna attack Uni. I'm gonna get mad. No, I think it'll be fine. Look at how happy she is. Jesus. She's now a super tank. Have you ever heard of power being unlocked so crazily that you become tanky to an unnatural degree? Super. With the clinking sound of the chain links, the patterns on her body fade and then disappear into her skin. Mihara lifts the pendulum attached to the end of her whip. Mihara looks at Uni and Mori, who are watching her anxiously. Omnipotent. Rumble. Woo! Nice! Gluttony emerges from the ground. Mihara steps forward, resembling a female prison warden about to weave a massive prison for her prey. Let the hunt begin! Holy fridge! That's a crazy statement. Wait, didn't we watch Wardress A? Or did we? No, we watched. Why did it bookmark Wardress A? Okay, great mighty Pooh will kick your booty with the power of friendship. Super Maso, goddess Super Maso. Oh my god. I understand now. Wait, is she a burst 3 or burst 2? I think she's a burst 1, isn't she? She's a tank burst 1? No? Where is Mihara? She's a burst 3? Okay, I think I'm just blind. There she is. I understand the waifu. I understand the wife. Wait, she's not a super tank? The need to marry now. You know, I was half expecting that she would turn into this.
いつになったらちゃんと楽しませてくれるの？
There's a jiggle right there. Okay, well, hopefully she'll come home for me. Whew. Marriage. Here we go, y'all. Mihara just became the strongest tank. Mihara's dot, she does sustained damage. I see. Swish. Mihara swings her whip towards Gluttony. Thunk. Sensing the threat, Gluttony attempts to retreat downward.
残念だったわね。逃がしはしない。
Mihara lunges forward, striking at Gluttony with the pendulum. Gluttony twists its body and blocks the blade with its teeth.
なかなか勘が鋭いみたいね。本能的にこれが危険だってわかるのかしら。
Mihara steps back and swings the pendulum towards Gluttony once more. Gluttony extends its tentacles towards Mihara. Crunch. Uni grabs the tentacles. Crunch, crack. Gluttony's tentacles writhe as if trying to escape Uni's grip. But she clenches the squirming bundle of feelers tightly and refuses to let go. With a thundering roar, a shower of splinters bursts from Gluttony's body. Mori fires her weapon at the shards hurtling towards Mihara and Uni. Some fragments that she wasn't able to shoot down fall to the ground.
あら、モリ、ずいぶん腕を上げたみたいね。
Well, she's been fighting raptures all the way here,
落とせない
so
し、油断しないで。今はまだ美味しそうなものが体内に残っているから、消化液を外に出す余裕はないみたいね。それならまだ可能性がある。
swish. Mihara tightens her grip on her whip and charges forward. Yeah. Mihara dodges the gaping maw attempting to swallow her and drives the pendulum into Gluttony.
さあ、ここからよ。
Dark purple chain-like patterns begin to etch themselves onto Gluttony's body, accompanied by a cold metallic sound. At the same time, similar patterns appear on Mihara's
鎖が
body.
つながったわね。
Oh my god!
感覚を交換してみましょうか。
Right, her sensory swap! The chain patterns engraved on Gluttony and Mihara's body grow a lambent purple. And the sound of chains tightening fills the air.
感じるわ。これがあなたの感覚ね。とても大きな体。
Oh,
それなら今まで自分の口の中を噛んだことはないでしょうね。さあ、一緒に楽しみましょう。この痛みを。
Mihara opens wide and bites down on the inside of her mouth. Oh my goodness! Gluttony convulses as if in unbearable pain.
「喜んでるみたいね。じゃあ、あと少しだけ楽しんでいてちょうだい。
The fact that she could link with something above a tyrant class rapture is insane. Gluttony trembles violently, its teeth chattering from the agony.
まずいわ。その反応までは計算に入れてなかった。このままだとモリーを通せないわね。ユニ？
Uni lets go of the tentacles and quickly dashes forward. She pries open the struggling Gluttony's mouth and forces her body inside. While bearing the weight of its descending fangs, she keeps its jaw forcibly open. Gluttony continues to spasm in pain. Yuni uses every ounce of her strength to keep the creature's mouth open as the crushing weight of the razor-sharp teeth bears down on
そん
her.
なことしたらボディが耐えられるというの？
Of course she is!
ユニ
She's Yuni!
モリー30分よ。私の能力はそれ以上続かないわ。だから30分以内にセイレーンを説得して。
30分。
できるわね。
絶対にやってみせる。
ええ、気をつけて。
Please,
セイレーンを
please,
連れて
Mori!
戻ってくるのよ。
Don't fail! Mori looks at Yuni, who seems to be calling to her. Yuni and Mori lock eyes.
あら、頑張れって言ったのかしら。
Aww!
そう聞こえた。ありがとうユニ。絶対に助け出してみせる。
Mori looks ahead towards the black chasm that is Gluttony's gaping maw. Meanwhile, Yuni desperately continues to keep the jaws open. Mori hurtles herself towards the creature's mouth, and the black abyss slowly draws closer to her. Suddenly... Uh-oh. Something falls at her feet. A compass and a map that guides the way to the Ark. A first aid kit to heal her wounds. A chocolate bar to keep her hunger at bay. A field shovel that has saved her skin more than once at critical moments. Everything that has kept her alive until now falls to the ground, and the reality she had been determined to avoid comes rushing at her head-on. Along with it, the fear of death comes crashing in. Somewhere deep inside her, a voice screams for her to stop. A part of her wants to stop right there and cry out that she can't do this. This is clearly insane. Like a suicide mission. What if Siren had already been dead? What if she never realizes Mori's coming to save her? What if there is still even the tiniest bit of silver liquid left in Gluttony's throat? Or if Yuni can't hold on any longer and the mouth closes? What if Mihara collapses and can no longer restrain Gluttony? She'll die. She'll die in the most excruciating way. The life she's fought so hard to hold on to will crumble away in an instant. Just like how that shovel fell to the ground, so will she go plummeting into death's cold embrace. Even so, she has to run. She must. There are people out there who risk their lives for her. It's time for her to repay the affection she's been given. She's here to save the person who reached out and gave her a reason to live. She has to go to her. Mori ignores the fallen remnants of her life, summons her strength, and pushes off the ground with all her might. She sends herself hurtling forward, hurtling towards the lifeless abyss. Oh! Let's see. Who do you sim for most in Nikke? Grave. Mama Grave. Mori is short compared to Siren, so cute. Ready the tissue, short stacks, looks good with a tall woman. The Mori Levy comparison going crazy. Dude, it is so nice that I did Mudfish. Without Mudfish, I wouldn't have the context that Mori and Levy were so similar. And in that moment, Mori chose to overcome it over Levy. The coward! I'm just kidding. Speaking of, did you get Graveskin? Not yet. I'm still waiting for the thingy to come in. The code will. But I'm sure it'll come in before it goes away. So I will at least be able to pick it up by then. But not yet. Not yet. Thank you again for the Graveskin. The Mama Graveskin. Boom! There is a massive tremor, and the Crimson Sea begins to surge violently. Excuse me, guys. That hurt. Little Mermaid lifts her head and gazes above.
暴れてるグラトニーが。
Little Mermaid closes her eyes and focuses on the sounds Gluttony is making. Deep vibrations reverberate throughout Gluttony's body as it tries to move. Meanwhile, all the liquid inside it churns
戦って
violently.
るみたい。誰と？
Little Mermaid focuses even more, listening intently to the noises coming from outside. The sound of something being pierced into Gluttony's body. The agonizing cries of Gluttony as it writhes
グ
in
ラト
pain.
ニーが苦しそう。
The sound of something blocking Gluttony's mouth. The sound of
こっ
footsteps.
ちに来てる。セイレ
Little Mermaid looks up. Throughout the gap of Gluttony's open mouth, light pours in, and within that light, Mori is there. Little Mermaid frantically raises her hand. The bubble stretches from Little Mermaid's fingertips and wraps around Mori. Shortly after, the bubble lands on the tree. She made it!
戻って。待って。
Mori hurriedly digs through her belongings. Ladder. Inside a glass bottle, the E2 crystals and battery remain intact.
よかった。無事に持ってこられた。モリ
Grab.
セイレ
Mori grabs Little Mermaid's arm.
外に出よう。
PVA, heck yeah! Mori's screams for Seiren are perfect.
外に出よう。セイレ三原とユニも待ってるから。二人がグラトニーの動きを止めてるんだよ。早く出ないと。ダメ。このエネルギーを残しておけない。それの処理は外に出てからでいい。食べられないように持ち出せばなんとかなる。それは無理。グラトニーは巨大なエネルギーだけを本能的に追いかけるの。外に出したところで取り戻そうと追いかけられるだけ。また飲み込まれて消化されるようなことがあったら今度こそ取り返しがつかないかもしれない。それならこいつを倒そう。ごめんなさい。グラトニーは私の力だけじゃ倒せない。これがあればできる。
Mori holds out the glass bottle and shows it to Little Mermaid.
これは電気エネルギーを吸収するものって聞いてる。これをグラトニーのコアに打ち込めばあいつを止められるはず。コアの電気エネルギーを吸収する。うん、正直私にはどういう原理かよくわからないけど、MMR の研究者のお墨付きだから。
Looks like she has a Snickers in her jacket, I just realized.
クリスタルが膨らみ続けてエネルギーを吸い尽くしてくれるはずだから。そんなものニケにとっては危なくないの？危ないけどこの瓶に入ってる限りは大丈夫。確かこれをなくすために AA ピラーを使おうとしてたんだけど、それが飲み込まれちゃったんだって。それでこんなものがここに。とにかくそういう話はいいから。
So how do they get it out?
コアにぶつければあいつを倒せるってこと。早くやって外に出ようね。
Little Mermaid takes the glass bottle from Mori.
セイレン。モリ 何？
これを届けるために危ない思いをして戻ってきたの？
そうだけど。
ありがとう。
Oh, the little bubble smile.
ごめんね。
Little Mermaid gently removes Mori's hand from her arm.
私はここから出られない。グラトニーはこれを使って倒すから、モリーは外に出ていて。
やだよ。精霊を置いてはいけない。
一回きりのチャンスがうまくいくとは限らないし、狙い通りコアに打ち込めたとしても予想通りにいかないかもしれない。誰かが最後まで残って確かめないと。
じゃあ一緒に残る。
クリスタルの危険性も私たちや水泡にどんな影響があるかもわからない。もし
Well,
何かあったら
we don't know what happens to
モリーも
Nikke's,
巻き
but
添えになる。
その時は一緒に死ぬ。
モリ
言霊なんか使わないでよ。外に追い出されたって何度でもここに戻ってくるから。
ーやめて。
それはこっちのセリフ。そんなもしものために命を捨てないで。
ooh,
可能性がある
ooh,
なら
that's right. You give her that talking to, Mori.
生きられる王を選んでよ。
モリ
分かってる。私はここに残ったって何の役にも立たない。誰より知ってる。私は精霊みたいに強くない。ここまで来たのにおじけづくし、射撃だって攻撃をいくつか撃ち落とすだけで精一杯。グラトニーのコアにクリスタルを打ち込むことだって私の力だけじゃ絶対できない。私はニケってだけの能なし。インキュベーター部隊に送られた廃棄処分待ちのニケ。こんな薄汚い理不尽ばっかりの世界を何一つ変えられない。私だって分かってる。そんなこと
Yo,
私が一番分かってる。
a secret MVP of this entire story has been Mori's VA. Mori stares straight at Little Mermaid with tear-filled
そ
eyes.
れでもあんただけは助けたい。それだけは本気。それだけは譲れないの。私に生きろって言ってくれたあんたが、私が生まれて私に会えてよかったって言ってくれた精霊が、私を救ってくれた精霊が、幸せでいる世界が見たい。そういう世界であってほしいんだ。だから生きてみせて。世界はいいことがある、美しい場所だって。生きていればいつか幸せになれる日が来るって私に証明して。
モリ
親切にすれば親切が返ってくるって。
Ooh,
それが幸せになれる
kindness should be repaid with
いい
kindness.
人はいつか報われるってこと、私に証明してよ。精霊は私が生まれたことを祝ってくれたたった一人の存在で、たった一人の本物の勝利の女神なんだから。
勝利の女神。
精霊がいない世界なんて私には何の希望も持てない。私が生きてることを喜んでくれる人がいない世界で生きていく理由なんてない。だから私のために生きて生き残れる可能性が少しでもあるなら、その可能性を信じて勝ち取ってよ。生きて生き延びて私を助けて。
Oh, Mori extends her hand towards Little Mermaid.
私の勝利の女神。
Little Mermaid looks at Mori's outstretched hand and then into her eyes, which stare straight back at her. They're the eyes of someone who truly believes in her. Eyes filled with unwavering faith, eyes that seem utterly unbreakable. In those eyes, Little Mermaid can see herself, Mori's goddess of victory. Oh my god, the unbreakable sphere wasn't Little Mermaid's bubbles all along. The unbreakable sphere was Mori's eyes. An unbreakable sphere. My goddess of victory. Dude, it's perfect. It's perfect. Live for me, dang. No, what got me was the save me part. Please, like, you know, it's not that she's here to save her. It's she's asking to be saved. Title drop. Finally, something dawns upon Little Mermaid. She recalls how, so many years ago, her friend had offered her a hand in front of the lift, and the vow they made that day.
まだ終わってない
Cinderella. If you didn't notice, before the title of part 2, it's not Unbreakable Sphere, but Unbreakable's here. I get it. They're not breakable.
私はお話の続きを書きたいの私のためにもあなたたちのためにも
Did we step into the lift that day expecting to succeed? No. We never tried to predict our success. Instead, we simply carried out our mission, which was to rewrite our
約
story,
束するわ今から書く私たちの物
our
語
old
は
tales,
失敗なんてしないハッピーエンドのおとぎ話にしてみせる
to reach a happy
書き
ending.
ましょう私たちの物語を
We risk our lives to become the goddesses of victory who will never fail again. Little Mermaid looks again at the hand extended towards her. Every time she wavered and wanted to run away, her friend's unshakable faith guided her. And now, once more, that hand is reaching out to her.
そうだった諦めてはダメ可能性が少しでもあるなら物語を書き直せるのなら
Little Mermaid grabs Mori's
必
hand.
ず生き残って絶対に砕けない勝利の女神になる
The true Shori no Megami.
ハッピーエンドにしよう
The end of this story. They're really hitting you hard with the old tales too. Okay. There's an animation coming for sure soon too, right?
やっと少しおとなしくなったわね
Gluttony seems to be consumed by pain, its body shaking violently and
どん
stiffening.
なに大きなラ
I
クチャ
need
ー
to
でも
really quickly say,
痛いものは痛い
that speech from Mori was perfect. That speech from Mori was perfect. The way that she said to Seiren, save me. The amount of time she would scream her name. People are calling this event bad? How is this event bad? The development in this is insane. And the pacing is so well done, too. I disagree with it being called bad for sure. I think this event is great. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that sometimes, you know, the development between relationship was a little fast, but we have to fill in some information there with the month going by or the couple of weeks. And again, for Mori, it's a huge deal to go from being considered trash for like her entire life to have just one person say, "I'm glad you were born." Like, could you imagine for like 50 years no one celebrates your birthday and then one person walks up and celebrates it for you? Dude, you'd probably like give your life for them. Uni's arms, which have been holding Gluttony's mouth open, begin to creak.
ユニやっぱり重いわよね
Uni nods her
私
head.
も手伝った方がいいかしら
Uni shakes her head.
そこまでではないユニは偉い子ねよく頑張ってるわ
Uni looks at her creaking arms. The force is immense, but she can't let go, because the moment she does, 2 lives will be in danger. god! The way they freaking phrase each of these sentences. Oh my god! I'm nerding out by how well it is. Save me. The moment she does, 2 lives will be in danger. These freaking sentences have no reason going this hard. Oh my god! It hits me so hard. Some hackers on Twitter and Reddit are molding because no Shikikan. The only people are the same folks that crawl out every Annie event to troll. I mean, like, I guess if you're like here for the Shikikan insert, self-insert, yeah. But at the same time, the Shikikan has kind of evolved from a self-insert. He's really become his own character. He's not us anymore. He's the Shikikan who has his own dreams, hopes, and aspirations. Specifically, his love of Modernia. So, him not being here is not exactly a bad thing at all. And usually, yeah, Annie events never have him. And people calling this bad because no Shikikan. Every half Annie has no Shikikan. Well, like they said, it's people who come out only on anniversary events, not for the overall Nikke story, which we're always here for. They're bad. They down bad. They get upset when self-inserts don't get attention. But again, you can't even insert yourself into the Shikikan. The Shikikan has really become his own character, and trying to do so, I feel like, is a bit of a stretch sometimes. But that's just me. I guess I sit here and try to experience the entirety of Nikke. Okay. Anyways, Uni suddenly feels as if the weight pressing down on her is that of 2 lives, and then she remembers the way she frivolously threw words around when taking countless lives. Oh no! If she were to bear the weight of all the lives lost to her thoughtless words back then, just how heavy would it be? In that instant, Uni feels the unbearable weight of her sins, the freaking character development. Chapter 23 comes back to undo us. Oh god, guys, I'm so glad that I was caught up with chapter 23 and wordless. Oh my god. This hits so hard in the heart because Uni, this entire time, she's always been very somewhat self-serving, selfish, and all about her and Mihara. And she's having character development to finally understand what it's like to both feel guilt and have people's lives in your hands. Oh my god. It's too much for me. This is too much. Oh, okay. I'm okay. She now realizes the full weight of that promise she made then. The promise that she would do anything. The greater her realization, the greater the weight of her sins upon her shoulders. It crushes her, suffocates her.
Uni?
Uni looks at Mihara.
大丈夫よ。
Oh,
一人じゃないわ。一緒に支えてあげる。そのために手に入れた力だもの。助けるのよ。私たちのことを贈り物だと喜んで、仲間だと信用してくれた人をこうやって一人ずつ助けていけば、いつか私たちにも罪を償う道が開けるんですよ。その道の終わりまでユニと一緒に行くわ。
I also love this music. It goes hard too for them.
それはそうと、モリーはセイレーンを説得できたかしらね。
Rumble.
あら、何が揺れてるの？
Pop. From inside Gluttony's mouth, 2 small bubbles pop out. The two tiny bubbles float toward Uni and Mihara's ears and whisper,
ミハ
セイレン。
ラ後ろに下がって。
ユニ。
Mihara quickly pulls out the pendulum and retreats along with Uni, just as they've made their escape. A massive water bubble shoots out of Gluttony's mouth.
あら。
The bubble plunges into the ocean, and then,
ユニ、伏せて。
as Mihara pulls Uni down, silver liquid pours down from the
心
sky.
配しないで。
Like a goddess, Mihara opens her eyes. A massive purple bubble spreads out above Uni and Mihara like an umbrella, shielding them from silver rain. At the center stands Little Mermaid and
絶対に傷つけ
Mori.
させない。
セイレン。
ごめん。お待たせ。
A few minutes earlier,
セイレン。
oh, like a goddess descending from the sky. You're right, but trying to explain that to one of them is pointless. Sometimes, yes. But, you know, I always will talk about kind of my opinion based on what you guys end up telling me. What's going on with the community? Because I don't always engage with Reddit and Twitter and stuff like that. So, just learning about it, you know, I talk about it a little bit here. And, you know, it's like, even if someone were to be here and I were to try to explain it, it might not work. It might work. We don't know. But regardless, it's just like, that's just kind of how I feel. I'm like, huh, that seems a little odd, doesn't it? Couldn't even see myself in Commander when I started, let alone now. I couldn't even from the beginning, too. They are also attacking people shipping Mori and Seiren, which is weird. I mean, you know, they kept saying friends, but after part 1, Mori and Seiren stopped using the word friends, you know. I'm just saying. They stopped calling each other friends. They might have moved up a little bit, you know. Uni strong, Uni overscope. Actually, Nikke story producer is the one that said Sarah and Mori is like Uni and Mihara's. Oh, so they're that close. I've seen people saying Sarah and adopted Mori. There are different ways to interpret how close they are. But there's a little bit more than friendship going on here. Mori nervously looks at the bubble gun in her hand.
これでクリスタルが飛ばせるようになってて、私はトリガーを引くだけで、それだけで勝手に飛んでいくの。
Like, I would say Seiren
私はその間に
adopted Levi.
この場所を丸ごと外に移動させるから。そうすればクリスタルがどうなっても私たちに危険は及ばない。この場所を丸ごと？そう。だからモ
The
リを
entire area.
私がここを浮かせる瞬間にトリガーを引いて、クリスタルがコアに命中するのと同時に私たちも外に出る。もしもコアに当てられなかったら大丈夫。
You've got this, Mori.
外れない。必ず当たるから。そっか。私の狙いが外れても水砲を操る力で軌道を変えられるってこと？
Aww. Teamwork.
わかった。
Mori positions herself under the bubble tree where she has the clearest view of Gluttony's core.
私は準備できてる。合図をお願い。行くよ。
Little Mermaid closes her eyes and gives a command to every bubble in the surrounding area.
みんなで一緒に外に地上に上がって。
With the powerful tremor, the space encased in bubbles begins to float.
お願い。
Mori locks her eyes onto Gluttony's floating red core. She pulls the trigger. The bullet ejects from the bubble gun, pierces through the bubble wall and heads straight for Gluttony's core.
当たって
They did it! She's alive! She's alive! Mori collapses onto the ground.
グラトニーのコアに命中してクリスタルが伸び始めたのは見たけど
The formerly paralyzed Gluttony starts to slowly lurch
あれだ
about.
けじゃお腹いっぱいにはならないみたいね。
でも効き目がなかったわけじゃないみたい
Little Mermaid points to Gluttony's mouth. Inside its gaping maw, countless crystals continually form and dissolve into silver liquid.
クリスタルが体内で膨張してるみたいね。
Ooh.
クリスタルが溶かされきる前にとどめを刺さないとだから私と一緒に戦ってくれる
Littler Mer...
わざわざ聞くこと。
Sorry guys. Littler Mermaid turns around. Huh. Ah.
言うまでもないわ。私たちがなぜここにいると思うの？
分かりきったこと聞かないでよね。みんな一緒に生きて帰るって約束だから。
Little Mermaid is surrounded by the friends who risked their lives to save her. Friends who are
そう
unbreakable.
だったね
Unbreakable's
だ
here!
ってみんなで一緒に生き残るエンカウンタ
Yes! She said the thing. She said the freaking thing. She said encounter. Little Mermaid. Yes! Oh my god. Please tell me there's an animation. There has to be. Every half anniversary, there's an animation. There has to be. It's time. The end of the story B. Can I take a moment to say this event has been awesome. The pacing, the character development, the character growth. Little Mermaid, Mori, Mihara, and Uni all together. Everything. It's just so grand all together. I didn't expect Mori to be a sleeper hit. She was... Mori's VA, personality, and story was crazy good. Mihara's development to becoming even more of a protector, Uni finally recognizing the severity of her actions, and Little Mermaid is actually becoming free. I'm so scared that that this is going to be a sad ending, but at this point, there's going to be a good ending. We're going to have our first anniversary good ending. No more overzone heartbreaking with Dorothy becoming evil. No more Red Hood having to go away from all of her friends at the very end and in chapter 24. No more of Cinderella being all alone and sad and no more of wait, actually Last Kingdom had a pretty okay ending too. Had a pretty happy ending as well. Never mind. Dang it. This is our second happy ending with the Old Tales squad. There. Gluttony roars at the ground.
なのにまだこんな力が。こいつのエネルギーは底なし。
そうね。コアもなかなか壊れないし、思った以上に粘るわね。もしかしてコアを弱らせたせいでクリスタルの活動も弱ってるのかしら。
ならクリスタルを一気に大きくできるような餌でも放り込めば。
餌あ
Wait.
それができる強力なエネルギー源ここにある
言われてみればまさかあれのこと
Oh,
ああ、そうね。あれがあったわね。
right. She was able to bring out the entire island.
すぐに吸収されるはず
つまりいっそあれを食べさせちゃえばクリスタルを一気に成長させられるってこと？それなら 餌を口に放り込むのはセイレーンに任せるとして、私たちはどうにか口を開かせるのが仕事ね。
やろう。
Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Mori fires a barrage of bullets at Gluttony's battered body. Its tentacles try to burrow into the ground to avoid the bullets. Treat? But Uni grabs a hold of them, preventing the beast from retreating underground.
いいわ、ユニ。
Mihara swings her whip towards Gluttony and lodges the pendulum firmly into its body. Gluttony spews silver liquid into the air.
気をつけて。
広がって。
As Little Mermaid whispers an array of bubbles to expand and shield the
危ない
group.
ものをまき散らすなんて悪い子ね。
Chain patterns appear on Mihara and Gluttony's body and begin to
もう
glow.
一回一緒に楽しみましょう。
Ooh! Mihara bites down on the inside of her cheek. For a brief moment, Gluttony freezes as if unable to withstand the pain.
あげる。あれだけ食べたがってた AA ピラーのエネルギー。
As Little Mermaid stretches her arms, bubbles brimming with the AA pillar's energy bloom in the air.
下がって。
It's beautiful! Mihara yanks out the pendulum. In a desperate fit, Gluttony opens its mouth wide and lunges towards Little Mermaid, its colossal body scraping against the ground.
思いっきり食べさせてあげる。
Little Mermaid swings her hand, and the bubbles all fly towards Gluttony's
好きな
core.
だけ食べて破裂しなさい。
Splash! The silver liquid within the bubbles seeps into Gluttony's core. Then, the E2 crystals absorb the energy surging forth from the core, causing them to rapidly expand.
壊れちゃえ。
At last, Gluttony's core shatters. Oh! Gluttony collapses to the ground. The crystals that filled its mouth shatter as well.
やっと。
Hello, Noah. Gogeta Soul Punisher style. Oh, shoot. I missed that. The underground vibrations grow fainter. Oh,
こ
no.
の揺れ何？
グラトニーの本体みたい。
Woo.
あの口が本体じゃなかったの？
そういうことね。感覚交換をしたとき、
You couldn't have told us that sooner,
気
Mihara.
がしたのよ。
Oh,
あ
no.
の先に本体があったということね。
多分そう。グラトニーの中にいる時に調べていて分かったことがあるの。グラトニーは大きな本体が一つの
Oh,
他に
no.
口みたいな器官がいくつもあって、私たちがいたのはその間の喉に当たる場所。
私たちが破壊したコアは口のコアということになるの？
そういうこと。
なるほど。だからあの時グラトニーのお腹の中じゃなくて喉にいるって言っていたわけね。
Oh, no.
本当に桁違いのラプチャーね。
ちょっと笑ってる場合？そんな奴が戻ってきたらどうすんの？
戻ってこないはず。音が聞こえないほど遠くに行ったから。多分逃げたんだと思う。
口だけ捨てて逃げたってこと？
So it's still alive. Freaking Jabba the Hutt over here.
切り離したんじゃないかな。
そう。あっちも必死だったみたいね。それだけ嫌な思いをさせられたなら、当分あれを狙いに来ることはなさそうね。ここには天敵がいるって分かったんだもの。
じゃあどういうこと？ 私たちが勝ったってこと？
私たちの勝ち。
勝てた？
Dad.
勝った。
Aww. They won! Mori collapses to the ground. Uni also collapses.
みんな、お疲れ様。
セイレーン、久しぶりの外はどう？
そうい
She
えば
hasn't even noticed.
相当久しぶりの外だよね。
そうね、
Oh,
本当に久しぶり。
Little Mermaid looks up at the sky. Instead of the familiar underwater scenery, a real sky comes into
日
view.
の出。
ほんと素敵ね。
Beyond the horizon, the sun slowly ascends, bathing the surroundings in a golden light.
眩しい。こんなに美しかったのね。世界はこんなに。
そうね。
三原、ユニ、モリ
Tears flow from Little Mermaid's
ー、助けてく
eyes.
れて。
Oh, it,
セイレーン、
なんで泣くのさ。
she's so beautiful.
もう外の景色を見ることないと思ってた。もう地面の上で風を感じることも、そんな夢を見ることもないと思ってた。
セイレン。
Tears of happiness right here. Tears of
あり
happiness.
がとう。私のことを諦めないでくれて。
It's okay, everyone. We could cry together.
ありがとう。
泣かないでよ。涙が出てきちゃうでしょ。
Mori covers her face with her hands.
泣かないで。
もう笑うな。私がどれだけ心配したか。ねえ、二度とこんな真似はしないでいい？誰かのために犠牲になるとかそういうのもう絶対やめてよね。
I don't know about y'all, but Mori is definitely the concerned wife talking to her heroic wife. Her superhero wife. Concerned girlfriend. Oh, before the dazzling goal sunrise, a flustered little mermaid consoles Mori, who's wiping away tears. Meanwhile, Uni simply gazes at the movie scene before her.
ユニ、
Oh,
気分はどう？初めて誰かを助けた気分は？
Uni looks at her battered arms, then at Mori and Little Mermaid, who are laughing together.
いい気分？ユニがいい気分なら私も気分がいいわ。やったわね。
I need a Uni over spec.
さてと、
I always did love Uni.
そろそろ。あら、
Okay.
あれはセイレーンの水泡じゃない？
Everyone looks in the direction Mihara's pointing and sees a girl with long pigtails made of purplish bubbles.
シンデレラを探すために外に送り出してた水泡。
No way! Little Mermaid reaches out towards the girl. But the bubbles disperse and eventually dissipate.
なんで
Oh.
こんなところに。
セイレン、あそこ。
Who made it? Hansel and Gretel?
あれを見て。
Mori points behind Little Mermaid. god, this is the cutscene!
あそこ泡シンデレラ何ぼーっとしてんのほらほら
Oh my god! Oh my god. I can't believe it. A happy ending. A happy ending.
生きててよかったし
Oh. That was the best freaking ending ever. That was so good. A happy ending? Wait, I must have missed it, but I'm guessing in the main story. I'm guessing in the main story, Cinderella's brought back by Abe. So, at least I know that at some point Abe's or Mama Grave succeeded in bringing Cindy back. And I don't care. I don't care, guys. That was a better ending for me than if I was caught up with main story. Because that gives me something big to look forward to in the main story. That gives me something huge to look forward to. And the reveal that Cinderella comes back and that Mama Grave, oh my god, that was so well done. They didn't make the animation fighting gluttony or anything. They made it the moment that Old Tales met again. Y'all, I forgot which stream it was where the developer said that they told a story they really wanted to tell for a while, but I think it was for this anniversary. And it's because it's a happy ending, finally, after 100 years. They get to have a happy ending. Oh, so good. So good.
侵入します。
That was perfect. That was perfect. I was so excited.
使いこなしてみせる
You know, I was thinking only Mama Grave, but Cindy being there was huge. After Old Tales, I thought Grave would wander the earth forever with Cindy in her coffin, not remembering how to repair her. That was so depressing. This ending healed my heart. Dude, same. Old Tales ending broke my heart. I remember crying like a baby while watching Mama Grave struggle, and now this one is so happy. I love how at the very end Mori also rubbed it in just slightly, like I bet you're glad you lived now, huh? Okay. I don't want this event to end, you guys. This event was so good. I don't want it to end. I don't. But all good things must come to an end. So let's buckle in. Let's buckle in. And again, that's just one of its mouths, too. The number is no longer infinite. Please! Oh! There's still all the bubbles in the world map to play if you want. I just don't want this event to end. I'm gonna miss the bubble slimes on the map. Here it is. You did get your happy end, Mama. You did get your happy end. After the emotional reunion, Little Mermaid took everyone to the real ocean in a bubble. Oh. Cinderella and Grave stare at the bubble tree.
Gluttonyの喉の中より本物の海の方がもっと美しいわね。
ここにあるものは全部水泡で作ったのか。
エイブがやり方を教えてくれたの。
昔の私がか。
Pass me, I see.
作ったのか。
So there's memories Grave doesn't have.
調べていいか。
私が知ってることなら全部教えてあげる。好きなだけ研究して。
ありがとう。
私の工房を見てみる？それとももう一度水泡の中に入ってみる？
いや、今はいい。後にする。
二人とも本当に美しいわ。
Mori looks at Little Mermaid's face and explains to Cinderella and Grave what she sees.
あんなに嬉しそうにするくせによく自分を犠牲にする気になれたよね。
あら、やきもちかしら。
Mori, mad girlfriend.
ユニもそう言ってるわよ。
違うってば。そうじゃなくて、ただよかったなってだけ。セイレーンには幸せになってほしかったから。
あらまあ、こんなに素直なモリーは初めて見たわ。
何？文句ある？私だってこれぐらい言うから。
はいはい。モリーの言う通りよ。セイレーンが嬉しそうで本当に良かったわ。
あ、それはそうと。いつまでここにいられる？
そうね。いろいろ落ち着くまでかしら。
具体的には？
長くて1週間くらいかしら。マナにはもう連絡してあるけど、今回のことで直接伝えたいこともあるし。
I just realized one thing that does bum me out. Mihara is now Gian's research pet. That cannot end well for Mihara.
このボディのことも報告を待ってる人がいるのよ。
そうなんだ。じゃあ私もそれぐらいに帰ろうかな。
But we can't let that diminish this happy ending for Old
決まっ
Tales.
てるでしょ。アークに。
Oh,
そういえば。
she's not gonna stay with
口
Seiren?
添してくれたおかげで私の廃棄はなくなったって聞いたよ。ありがとう、ミハラ。
その話を聞いたのね。
メッセージが来てさ。任務は成功
Gian
扱
could
い
really
にして
power
お
her
く。
up. That is
おめで
true.
とうって。
ジアン。
ありがとう。この恩もいつ
Dude,
か。
Mihara exchanged her life for Mori.
私ならどうせアークで
And
何でも
Uni.
やらされてるだろうし。必ず 何でもしてお返しする。
そうね。気持ちだけ受け取っておくわ。モリーはアークにいないでしょうし。なんでもないわ。さあ、話はこれぐらいにして、今度こそ本当にゆっくり楽しませてもらおうかしら。
そうだね。またいつこんな日が来るかわからないし。
Now all we need is Hansel and
たくさん
Gretel.
見ておかないと。
And the Old Tails squad is back together. Oh, that would be perfect. Mori gazes beyond the bubbles into the ocean where the golden sunlight is shining down. Shiki-kan couldn't save Mihara the first time, so he will do it this time. I believe in that.
世界はこんなに綺麗なんだってこと忘れないように。
Ensconced within the sea so beautiful that it feels torn from a fairy tale, new friends introduce themselves to one another. Meanwhile, old friends reminisce about past memories, share stories of their time spent apart, and laugh together. Together, they write the first page of a new story.
さて、そろそろそれぞれの行くべき場所へ行くとしましょうか。
三原、ユニ、今までありがとう。いつか誰かの助けが必要になった時は、私が必ずあなたたちを助ける。
Bye bye, Mihara and Uni.
こちらこそ、いつかまた会える日が来るといいわね。
その日は来る。お互いにそう思っていれば、きっといつか必ず会えるって分かったから。だから絶対にまた会えるよ。
そうね、セイレン、必ずまた会いましょう。
ねえセイレン私には何も言わないの？随分冷たいじゃん。私ももう行くから元気でね。これからはもう仲間と離れ離れにならないよ。いつもちゃんと一緒にいて。
Oh, I don't think Saren's gonna let her leave,
自分を
maybe.
犠牲にしようとしないで。
Maybe?
みんながいい人ってわけじゃないんだから。もうちょっと疑うことを覚えて。
What do you mean? You're mine now.
モリー、
何？ちゃんと聞いてた？
どこに行くつもり？
Oh, shoot! She really is saying, what do you mean? You're mine now.
どうして？
どうしてって、他に行く場所なんかないから。
私と一緒にいてくれるんじゃなかったの？
え？
グラトニーの中で言ったでしょ？一緒に生き残ってハッピーエンドにするって。忘れちゃったの？
Holy God. Little Mermaid. Freaking Saren's. Saren basically just went like, alright, Mori. She's using that innocent riz. I don't know what you mean, Mori. You're my girlfriend now. What do you mean you don't remember?
覚えてるけど。
Dude, Mermaid has the innocent freaking riz. Play innocent, get girlfriend.
でもそれはあくまで外に出ようって話で。
Marriage proposal, take responsibility.
もう私と一緒にいたくないの？
Oh shoot! The innocent riz into the guilt riz!
何言ってんの？そんなことない。そっちこそ本当にいいの？私なんかと一緒に行ったってもう分かってると思うけど、穴掘りぐらいしかできることないし、戦闘はまるっきりダメだし。
関係ないよ。
生活力が高いわけでもないし、何も特技なんかない。
70 years to plan the riz strategy.
地上にいたって何にもわかんないし、ただのお荷物にしかならないよ。それでもいいの？セイレンが大丈夫でもさ、他の人も同じ意見とは限らないし。
いいえ。
あなたが命をかけてセイレーンを助けると決めた時から、あなたは私たちの仲間よ。
シンデレ
Aww.
ラがいいなら私もいい。
みんな本当にそんなことない。モリーのことはよくわかってる。
Mama approved too.
とっても優しくて賢くて勇気がある私の友達。セイレーン。
Yeah, Tomodachi this, Siren. you totally want to get to first base.
私がかも
Hello, Strat. We're just about wrapping up, actually.
迎えられるように
Little Mermaid reaches out her hand to Mori.
これからも一緒に見ていてくれる？
Mori also reaches out and holds Little Mermaid's hand. So
そうして、
that's what
そうする。
that's what Mihara meant when she said, "Yeah, you're not going back to the Ark, baby girl."
私も一緒にセイレーンとセイレーンの仲間たちと一緒にいたい。それでもいい？もちろんよ。
新しい仲間。共に行こう。
ありがとう。
よかったわね、モリー。
ミハラ、ユニ。
Bye bye,
アークにはもう
Uni.
戻らないのね。
そうなったみたい。
そうね。じゃあ
Mihara extends her hand.
あ、
Mori grasps Mihara's hand.
手を触るのも悪くないけど、あなたの携帯もう一回出して。
Oh,
携帯？なんで？
アークに戻らずピルグリムと一緒にいるつもりなら脱走扱いされるってことよ。
Old Tales Mori is real.
追いかけられないようにしないとね。
あ、そっか。
I love that awkward moment. She goes to shake her hand. No, your phone. Mori fumbles for her phone, then hands it over to Mihara.
ありがとう、ミハラ。
どういたしまして。モリー、セイレーンと仲良く
Okay,
ね。
guys, I'm gonna tell you something. I absolutely freaking need a Mori versus Levi conversation so badly now. I need that. I need Mori to basically tell Levi off. I need this.
また会いましょう。
You went and became a freaking heretic after you didn't take responsibility.
必ず。
And then Mori will just punch her across the face. Uni and Mihara turn around and walk toward the Ark. Little Mermaid and Mori watch their figures grow smaller and smaller until they disappear against the horizon, all the while wishing and hoping they'll meet again someday.
そろそろ私たちも行きましょう。王子様のところへ戻る前に、できればヘンゼルとグレーテルも見つけておきたいわ。
Go back to Prince. Oh, so we've met Cinderella. I just need like the next 10 chapters of the main story ASAP. Chill, man. I'm sorry, okay? Maybe I don't know what happened to Levi yet. So when I see more about Levi, we'll see. We'll see.
セイレーン。あ？ヘンゼルとグレーテルはどこにいるか知らないかしら。
Oh.
どうしたの？あの子たちに何かあった？
Oh
シ
no.
ンデレラ、もし探すつもりなら、もしかしたらやめた方がいいかも。あの子たちはもう人類の味方じゃない。
No! Hansel and Gretel are heretics? Darn you, red shoes. Shift up when psych. You thought you would get away scot-free without any suffering? I thought I did. Abe's children count -2 + 1. First and foremost, Angelou, thank you for becoming part of the Waki Echo on the Rise, part of the Waki squad. I greatly appreciate it. Every bit helps and goes towards the lean cuisine fund. So thank you so much for becoming part of that. You'll always have a place here in my anime. Shift up with a surprise suplex at the end. The dude that said you should focus while we were talking about Mori versus Levi? That happened? Oh. I mean, she doesn't like heretics. They can be like Doro. My heart, it hurts. It hurts. How did Seiren already learn that though? Did she fight them? There's a half crackpot theory that Hansel is Liberalio. I see. So we don't know which ones they are, but we know they're not, part of our side. Gosh dang it. There's never a truly happy end, is there, Shift Up? And to think, I'm gonna go play your freaking game, the Stellar Blade, and you do me like this? Yeah. And you do... Wait, why do I have so many skill manuals? Jesus. When did I get like thousands upon thousands? Alright. Well... Are you going to end here? There's a heck ton of memories. We'll go check out the memories too. I'm genuinely interested in those. Whatever the case, there will be conflict in the coming stories involving them, the Violence Twins. Have you been doing Road to Villain? I have. But I also want to talk about, I want to briefly talk about this event too before we... Oh shoot, just like in Old Tales. Aww. Oh. Oh.
そのままにしておこうかな。もうちょっとだけみんながいたっていう証。まだ消したくない。やっと会えた。夢が。
So the only way Seiren could have known about the twins is with her bubbles. I see. So she sent bubbles out and found out that Hansel and Gretel are raptures, or not raptures, sorry, heretics. Oh. Why? Old Tales is finally gonna come back together, and without that toxic red shoes too. It's all over. Our happy end. So that's why it's Road to Villain. Oh.
またこのベッドを使えるなんてね。全部うまくいってよかったわ。ユニ、あなたを悲しませてしまったわ。何も言わずに一人にしてごめんなさい。あら、そう？もうこんなことは起きないって約束はできないけど、これからはずっと一緒よ。それだけは守るわ。
Now kiss! Kiss!
信じてくれてありがとう。
I was thinking the twins threw her in the ocean. Oh shoot, that might have been what happened. I'm still convinced it could be a Doro situation. Potentially. Oh? Aww.
どうしてそんなことしてるの？足が痛くない？急に眠ってしまったから心配したのね。大丈夫よ。ちょっと疲れちゃっただけ。もう本当にどこも痛まないわ。大 大丈夫よユニ、大丈夫。
壊れないものがそば
These
に
are so cute.
そう気づけたことが
Mori.
誰もいないうちに少し
Yeah, I know it's because of her scout bubbles. She mentions either on one of her bubble memories that she was sending. Yeah. I mean, they mentioned that in the story too. So, I mean, it could be a Doro tree situation where they just, you know, basically are no longer on humanity's side, but I don't know. That feels like a heretic situation. It's all Red Shoe's fault. The fake Old Tales member. Disgusting. I'm just, honestly, y'all, I'm just so happy that Cindy and Grave basically showed up at the very end. And it seems like Cindy and Grave have basically been working with the Shikikan because Cindy's nickname for the Shikikan is Prince. So
これは話で聞いたセイレーンの記憶ね。何か見えるわ。今日はシンデレラにしよう。シンデレラを思い浮かべて水泡に言霊入れないと。
aww.
シンデレラ会いたい。みんなに会いたいよ。
Aww. No. I've already cried enough. I can't do this
じゃ
again.
ダメ。こういう時こそたくさん作って思いを込めなきゃ。シンデレラにみんなに届くように。セイレーン、あなたが作ってくれた人形は涙でできていたのね。こんなに寂しい思いをしていたなんて。
Oh, please.
見つけられてよかった。また会えて本当によかったわ。
I am too. Cindy. I'm so glad Mori saved her life. Man, why couldn't we have a pure happy ending?
ことももうすぐお別れね。この記憶を
More! Cindy and Mermaid.
あの時の私たちのおとぎ話はハッピーエンドで終わりだったはずよ。みんなに祝福されてずっと覚えていてもらえる、そういうお話になるはずだったの。でも
No, no. Cindy didn't ruin anything.
苦しみと
She
呪いば
just
かりの
got
物語にし
corrupted
てしまったの。
by a certain witch.
まだ終わってない。私はお話の続きを書きたいの。私のためにもあなたたちのためにも約束するわ。今から書く私たちの物語は失敗なんてしない。ハッピーエンドのおとぎ話にしてみせる。書きましょう、私たちの物語を。あの時のシンデレラ、本当に素敵だった。ハッピーエンド、シンデレラには
Red Cess will appear again. Okay, you remember in the anniversary live stream, they showed us the teaser for the new chapter? I genuinely feel like that might have been Red Shoes. You know, there's no way she's gone forever. They will bring her back as a heretic of some sorts.
壊れないものがそばにある。
Like, I can feel it, y'all.
何より嬉しい。
I can feel the hereticing come back. She looks a lot like Red Shoes.
これは
Aww.
レビーだ。レビー、うまくできなくて辛い？
Oh, they're hitting us with the mudfish.
初めからできるとは思ってなかった。
Red Shoes will be a Sigma virus situation?
平気だから。
What's a Sigma virus situation?
焼き魚はどう？ね。
Man, if you didn't
私が焼き魚でそんなに喜ぶと思
if
って
you
る
didn't
わ
play
け？
Mudfish, you wouldn't know this.
違ったの。もう嫌いになった。 れないじゃん。もうわかった。さっさと焼いてよ。そうだった。レビーは焼き魚が大好
You
きだ
just
った
this
よ
is
ね。元気かな。自分のことを
just how
褒めてないと
alone
いいけど。
Mermaid was.
また会いたかったレビー。でももうできそうにないの。
That one Nikke dev, I can fix red shoes.
こことももうすぐお別れね。みんな今までありがとう。
I don't think it's ever possible to fix that.
これは何？
It's a Mega Man term. Okay. Still living on via her personality data and raptures.
誰かの記憶かもしれない
I see. Oh, shoot. Mori and Mihara are watching a Cindy and Seiren
勝利
memory.
の女神としてみんなの前に立つには美しくないといけないわ。性格と実力は当然だけど自分自身を美しくしようとする心がけも
Oh,
大
when
切
she was brushing her hair
だけど
in the PV.
櫛で溶かすとかトリートメントを使うとかやっぱり何もしていないのね。それでもあなたの髪はこれだけ美しいの。少しお手入れするだけでも今の美しさが続くようにできる
These are such cute little moments right here.
シンデレラの髪も綺麗だよ。そうお手入れをした甲斐があったわ。今日からセイレーンの髪も一緒にお手入れしてあげるわ。
これってセイレーンの思い出？
そうみたいね。
幸せそう。
そうね。
やっと会えた。夢が叶っ今度は
Oh,
エイブ。
happy indeed, but so bothered about Hansel and Gretel. We don't know what's gonna happen to them. And I'm a little afraid of what's gonna happen to
間違い
them.
なくお前を孤独にするだろう。
お前がニケになった時私が言った言葉だ。信じて構わないわ。いい子のセイレーン。
Oh?
自分自身が信じられないなら自分に言霊を使っておけ。私はバカみたいにいい子だとかな。
本当に言ったらみんな驚いたっけ。エイブも大笑いしてた。
That is
エイ
adorable.
ブの言う通りだったよ。おかげで友達がたくさんできた。いつか伝えたかったな。
She's such a good girl. Seiren strikes me as the goodest girl. That's a little confused too. Oh,
またこれか。昔の記憶だったっけ。
so Seiren's memories have just been kind of in the air in these bubbles around the stage.
優しいのは構わないわ。バカみたいに人を助けようと
And
す
she is a
る
bit of a naive, sweet girl.
何も違わないだろう。シミュレーションルームの掃除当番はヘンゼルとグレーテルだった。お前が変わったな。そうだろう。だが
Don't
なぜその
ooh
必
me.
要があれはいたずらの罰だったんだ。聞くまでもない。喜ぶと思ったからだろう。もう付き合ってられん。
エイブ、そんなごめんなさい。
これも真に受けるのか。どうしたらいいのか。
Again.
人よしだ。
So all of these are just cute little moments of Seiren's life, I suppose.
そうでなきゃいいようにされて終わりだ。
今はいい人たちしかいないから大丈夫。
やれやれ、その通り。一安心だな。
Abe really was a mama. Mama Grave.
悪い虫がつかなきゃよかったけどね。私
私はいい人じゃないから。
Oh, Mori. You know you are. Went back and saved our beautiful Little Mermaid.
まだ記憶が残ってるみたい。今度はヘンゼルとグレーテル。ヘンゼルとグレーテルは今日夢を見たわ。セイレーンと一緒に海辺を歩く夢を見たの。
I wonder if they'll drop any info on Hansel and Gretel
と
beyond
っても
this.
綺麗だったわ。だからヘンゼルとグレーテルはセイレーンがどんな夢を見たのか気になってるの。何も見てないの？ヘンゼルは寂しいと思うわ。グレーテルは悲しいと思ってるわ。じゃあ今日はヘンゼルとグレーテルとセイレーンで一緒に寝ましょう。そうすればみんなで一緒に夢が見られるはずよ。そんなこともあったね。ヘンゼル。
Oh, this is where she says that she's missed them. One scenario I think of too is they try to go somewhere where humans are and see the Ark, but central government attack them and maybe after all Oswald delete data about them? I mean, that could be a thing because Oswald had to remove all the data on the Old Tail squad. Like, unfortunately, the Old Tail squad would not be seen as heroes or pilgrims. Goddess squad is seen as heroes and all that stuff. You know, you still feel awful. Oswald loved the Goddess squad. He was a fan. He was a fan. The best fan. And unfortunately, he ended up having to basically take the rap for Goddess squad being left behind. So Dorothy lived her life hating Oswald, despite how he was honestly on their side the most. You know, you feel real bad for Oswald. He was a good guy too. It's just you feel real bad for him. Oh!
セイレーン、ついにできた。用意されていたステージをすべてクリアできた。
Wait,
思ったより
stage?
難しくなかった。
A bubble march?
素晴らしいわ。す
Oswald to goats.
これからは記録更新を目指す。
ごい。美しい記録が楽しみね。
So this is a bubble march memory. That's cute. I didn't realize they were legitimately playing bubble march together. That's so adorable.
こんなに静かなのは久しぶり。みんなと遊べて嬉しかった。みんなでシーソーに乗ったり、モリーは誰もいない時
Battle
一
sim.
人ブランコに乗ってたよね。ミハラが近づいて背中を押したり、モリーが慌てたりして
They went real meta with the bubble memory.
本当に楽しかった。
It was ape simulation for Seiren? So that's why in the bubble march you can use Abe and Cinderella. They're legitimately playing bubble march together.
夢が叶った。壊れないものがそばにある。
Also, I saw someone mention how Abe's name being superhuman.
それ水泡で作ったゲーム。
Board game made of bubbles.
ずっと昔に水泡を制御す
So
るトレーニン
cute.
グも兼ね
It
て
was a
遊ぶといい
to
って
con
エイブ
oh
が考えて
oh literally right here the
昔の
board game.
私が
やってみる？
私にもできるか。
教えてあげる。
わかった。やってみよう。
Literally to control her power, it was made by Abe. It's really sad that Abe doesn't remember her children. Oh,
あらあら シーソーがびっくりしないわね。力を入れてもダメね。謝ることじゃないわ。きっとユニの私を好きって気持ちが私より重たいからシーソーが動かないのよ。
Uni heavy.
やっぱりそう？
Listen, we just gotta add a little extra weight on Mihara in certain places.
次はセイレーンとモリーも誘いましょう。
Your love is the one that's heavy. I just love how Mihara talks to Uni like both a mother and a sweet girlfriend. She's both encouraging and loving at the same time.
そう気づけたことが。
なんだろうこれ。さっきからジロジロ見られてる気がするんだけど。
気のせいかしら。私たち記録されてるみたいね。
What is she stomping on?
多分そう。何かを撮影してるみたいな時がある。
Oh.
あら、本当に？
マジで撮られてんの？
カメラの前だと思うと
So
緊張しちゃうわね。
this is how the bubble memories showed up.
どうして？思い出を残しておけるじゃない。
嫌だから。
あら、ユニも興味があるみたいね。ユニも構わないみたいよ。
私が嫌なんだよ。早く止めて。
ごめんなさい、モリー。止める方法はないの。どうしても嫌ならこの小言を消すしかないけど。その方がいい？
So what kind of archetype is Mori? A tsundere?
ありがとう。やっと
Because
会え
it,
た。
it seems like she's like a mixture between a tsundere and a bit of a
もうすぐお
tomboy.
別れね。みんな今までありがと
Oh shoot, a hidden relic.
う。もうすぐお別れね。みんな今までありがとう。やっと会えた。
She's a hybrid.
夢が。
そういえばセイレーン、言霊を気にしなくても話せるよね。
ここにいる間に言霊を抑える方法を見つけたの。
70 years.
閉じ込められている間に
Kushina.
努力を重ねてい
Tragic
たの
tomboy tsundere. She's a triple T.
そのようだな。素晴らしい空間だ。
Hey,
最後まで行き
Jinx.
届いている。シンデレラを待っている間に作ったのか。
でもシンデレラだけじゃない。
Kushina tamani.
みんながここに来てくれる
I
のを
want to
待って
perfect that voice. I love Cinderella's Utsukushina.
待っていたの
Utsukushina tamani.
一
Utsukushina.
人で遅くなってすまない。
Aww.
ないよ。今会えただけで夢が叶った気分。
それなら本当に良かった。
壊れないものがそばにある。そう気づけたことが。
You could never say Mama was late. She did her best for her kids.
やっと会えた。
She did everything she could for her kids.
叶った。こことも
Her precious girls.
みんな今までありがとう。モリー。
何何ニヤニヤしてんの。
嬉しくて怖かったでしょ。迎えに来てくれてありがとう。
別に全然怖くなかったし。信じてないな。
No, not one bit, Mori.
モリーは本当に勇気のある人。
誰がそこまで言ってと。
Oh man.
いいから早く。
Seiden's going to have a hard time trying to woo the tsundere girlfriend. Then again, the innocence from Seiden is easily going to get the tsundere girlfriend.
片付けも終わりかな。本当にたくさん作ったよね。シンデレラ、エイブ、ヘンゼル、
Oh no, does she know about Levi then?
ベビー。
れから私の姿もみんな無事に外に届いたかな。いつか見つけてもらえるかな。私が
Golden Retriever GF beats Tsundere.
あの子たちは残るかな。
Well, thankfully, Mermaid, you'll never have to figure that out.
残ってくれるはず。絶対に。やっと会えた。夢が叶った。これで本当にお別れだね。
70 years in this horrible place.
今まで私を守ってくれてありがとう。あなたたちがいなかったら私は今日まで耐えられなかったと思う。本当にありがとう。行ってくるね。また私の大好きな人たちと一緒にここへ戻ってくるから。それまで留守番をお願いね。
Well, she took all of this with her too, so it's not like she truly left it behind.
すぐお別れね。みんな
Like when she blew open Gluttony's mouth.
そう気づけたことが
So,
何よ
you
り
know, she was able to escape with the island that kept her safe. Was essentially her home. The tree. Maybe she didn't take the tree with her?
やっと会えた。夢が
But yeah.
叶った。
I mean, overall,
壊れ
guys,
ないものがそばに
I know most of y'all would already tell me, but how would you rate this story?
壊れないものがそばに
How would you rate this story? From me, this is like a 10 out of 10. It had everything in here for me. Character growth, character development, love of the characters, happy ending, moving into the main story, Cinderella, Mama Grave, and Satan. Well, why would you give it a 9 out of 10? Someone, quick, get him, throw him out.
夢が叶った。壊れないものがそばにある。
Claim his
そう
kneecaps.
気づけたことが何より嬉しい。やっと会えた。夢が叶った。
Wait, you can't interact with this one?
そう気づけたことが何より嬉しい。
Not enough depression.
もうすぐお別れね。
Oh, I can't interact with this one. Interesting. I guess it's just a display? Oh. That's the AA pillar. 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10. I loved it, but just prefer... just because I prefer... Oh, that makes sense. See, I understand that.
私の力でどうやってでもこのエネルギーを消さないと。でもそうなったらこれ以上は待てない。
I get that, because Overzone and Old Tales will always be competing for number 1 in my heart. Like, I fully understand that. I get it. So putting Unbreakable Sphere at the top of your list means that you can't exactly, you know, if you rate it 10 out of 10, that would mean you can't rate the others 10 out of 10, so I guess I get it. But I really like this one, but I know Overzone and Old Tales will always compete as my number 1. Unbreakable will definitely compete for very high up there. Same with Red Ash. Yeah, the anniversary events are just crazy. Overzone is dead last on the events? What? Overzone is dead last? Dude, Overzone was great. Overzone is, in my opinion, one of the really, it's so well written. It has so many good moments, and it tells you the story of the pilgrims. Overzone was huge in my opinion. I really loved Overzone. Red Ash was also really nice, but Old Tales was freaking grand. Old Tales was truly grand for sure. This event was so good. The music, characters, art, map, minigame, it's amazing. Here, we'll say this one. This event was absolutely amazing for sure. But we also fully understand if it's not rated 10 out of 10 because anniversary events in Nikke are all really good. They're all really good. Oz is what made Nikke one of my main games, so it'll always be up there. Overzone was huge for a lot of people. From what I was told, Overzone is basically because Overzone basically changed the perception of Nikke by the entire community. I guess Dorothy just doesn't interest me as much of a character. Old Tails become good because of Red Sus? No, you cannot give her credit for that. Old Tails was good because Cinderella became a hero. A hero that would never be remembered by history. Well, guys, I'ma tell ya, I'ma have to continue the main story ASAP at this point. Because there's some big I learned some real important stuff recently, so I need to continue the main story soon. What chapter was I on? Let's check. I was on chapter 29. Yeah, I'm on 29. Red Sus bring the flavor in Old Tails. We need that tragedy. We don't forgive her for what she did. We don't give her credit for what she did. Please do. You have 9 chapters left. With classes starting up, it might be a little harder, but I'll do what I can. I'll do what I can. Oh my gosh, Unbreakable Sphere was so good. I have never cried such tears of joy in such a long time. That was amazing. That story was impressive. Like, I'm so happy with how it turned out. Beyond the cliffhanger ending that Hansel and Gretel are not on our side anymore. That's heartbreaking right there. Shoot. You know, I want to keep at least one of these boxes. As if I'd pick copies of Ray. That's funny. And then I'll keep one box because I'm a hoarder. Oh my god, it's so obscene! I got an SSR from that? Okay. Hey, to me it's top 2. I didn't really like Red Ash story that much, and Overzone is fine. I liked Red Ash, but I feel like there were some things about Red Ash that weren't paced super well, which is why I never rate it super high despite how my wife is Red Hood. I've watched the ending animation of U-Sphere like 9 to 10 times already from different sources. It always gets me to cry. Dude, the ending was so good. I can't blame you for crying every single time. I miss the old shop theme. It never gets old. I think we will never... We'll remember this one fondly up until Anniversary 3.0 comes. Which is probably going to be crazy, let's be honest. Well, I am still going to try to get Mermaid and Mihara from free pulls. If I don't, I'll pity them. That way I can keep saving for Stella Blade. I'm freaking hoarding! Next standing's gonna get crazy? Of course it is! Next standing's gonna be insane! I'm so excited for it, y'all. So excited. Hey! Another SSR. I'm just getting lucky today. Hoarding. I am indeed hoarding. Oh my gosh, look at all these manuals I have too. Do Pilgrim mold, Insta R. I don't have enough for a Pilgrim mold. A Pilly Pilgrim. Man, I have so much resources here. It'll be a bit easier to progress, especially because I have been doing hard mode. I'm on chapter 12, so I don't want to hear it. Well, for defense, Red Ash over Zone may be good. Haven't done them. But Old Tales in this event was cooked well with the experience, so maybe the next one will be even better. Well, that's the thing. Nikke's Annie events just get better and better and better and better. So, just 12? Yes. I'm starting to hit the cap on Hard Zone. I've been nervous 3.0, been the devs wanting to tell something. They cooked up something furious and they're waiting to drop it on us. So that's the one. 3.0 is the big story event that they're planning on doing. I thought that the big story event that they were going to do was 2.5. My bad. So 3.0 is their big one. I'm ready. I'm ready to cry my eyes out. Dude, I cry my eyes out to this game all the time. Oh my god. Guys, check this. Noise has never been on my wish list, right? And yet I already have her up to core 4. I think she loves me. I think Noise, like, loves me. Well, and I guess it's like, you know, I suppose I can love her too. Core 4. I know, right? Like, Jesus. But yeah, okay guys, she's good PvP, don't complain. I'm not complaining. Where'd you get that from? It's more like a holy heck. It's more like a holy heck. How in the world did that happen? I got real lucky, I suppose. But yeah, I'm really excited for 3.0. I should try to catch up with the main story before 3.0 comes. I managed to max my OG guillotine over a week ago. Nice! Noise is good on PvP. I know, so is Noah, but I haven't built them yet. I like how I refuse to claim my cakes. Must hoard. Must hoard. Must hoard my anniversary presents as well. Despite how they give me synchro expansion. Must not surrender. Oh my gosh. I'm freaking deranged. I was at 21 or 22. I need to power my combat power actually to proceed more to the story. I sadly used my first Annie, but I have the rest. I started during 1.5, so I don't have the first Annie cake. You know someone who I need to... Wait, does 0.5 have a cake? Will, does 0.5 have a cake? You would know. Where is Drake? 0.5 didn't? Shoot, I don't have enough to limit break her fully. I hear Drake's doll is actually really good. So, at some point I need to actually work on breaking Drake all the way up there, but you know. Wasn't a thing back in the day? Okay, I thought I spent it. No, you're good, it seems like you're good. I am just... again... I love that stuff. Helm first? I don't have enough helm pieces to limit break her. I'm still missing one more helm piece. I heard that Drake and the others will have a new look as well. Matisse? Mama. Drake needs toe if you're gonna build an SG team. I do have toe. I don't know. I need to work on my Nikke's. Get them prepped for solo raids. And then, you know, according to Will, sweat until I, sweat and get, you know, really good up there. That's right. I'm ultra sweat in solo raids. I'm able to hit the top ranks and I've only been playing for a year. It's been weighing on my mind for a while. I'm glad I have all the cakes. Congratulations! So solo raid sweat won't be on stream? No, you guys don't want to see me when I solo raid. I freaking hunch over, start snorting some pixie dust, and I just go at it until I get top 5%. I just, you know, I hunch over like a hunchback and just, and then I just go at it. That was disgusting. I'm so sorry. Sounds like a good time. Thank you. So at the end of every anniversary, I love to ask this question. What skin check? What did you guys pick up? Did you guys pick up, Chesterella? Mama Grave? And her beautiful you skin? Did you guys pick up any of the costume gacha skins? Seiren's maybe? Or Mihara's? I didn't buy any skins to Sani. That's fine. None free to play here. That's fine. That's fine. Haven't picked up anything, but I'll be getting Grave soon. Same here. Same here. Nope, I don't use cash for now. Free to play? Okay. You know, as pretty as this one is, it looks a lot like normal Seiren. So it's like, I feel like you're not missing out on too much if you get this one. Or if you don't get this one. It's cute. She's smiling and stuff, but don't want to spend on the gacha skins this time, even though I love both of them. I understand that, because there's one other thing to keep in mind. Stellar Blade is literally coming in a month. So you might want to save up for those gacha skins for those of you out there who really want it, because those might not come back. These might come back. We've seen them rerun some skins occasionally. Mihara's is nice and all, but you know, again, with Stellar Blade coming, we've got to get ready for that. We have got to get ready for Stellar Blade. So, yeah, literally next month. I'm pretty excited. Top 2 gacha skin I would love to have is Rupee and Noise. Noises is pretty. With how much she comes to me, I feel like I have to get her. Oh, there's a return skin for her.
Producer?
Oof. At the very least, Crown Skin changed the animation of her burst, right? Yeah, that's literally this one that I have here. Ah, that skin. That one makes me... I got both of those outfits. Noises? Well, I want Noise. It's so beautiful. It is pretty. If we're talking gacha skin reruns, I'd like to get Marion's Second Affection. Didn't hers get rerun, or am I crazy? That's why it's worth it, because it changed something. Noise and Rupee gacha skins? Y'all, this Crown gacha skin is... This one was my very first one. I remember logging into Nikke, all happy, and just seeing this one. This one made me so happy. So, no, so far, only gacha skin rerun was Rupee. Oh, so they've been rerunning Mission Pass and Battle Pass skins. Gacha skins haven't been getting reruns though. We'll see. They might rerun them. Alright. Okay, so let's take a look at my horde of summoning stuff. Everyone is happy. That one brought joy to my heart. That one brought like heavy joy to my heart. Here we go. So, for Stellar Blade to fully MLB the girls that are coming out, I have 129,000 gems saved up, coming up to 130k, and I've missed a couple dailies and weeklies. I have 101 advanced recruit vouchers as well. Holy whale, Batman. This is why I don't... And then I have 590 gold mileage. This is why I'm just gonna pity Mihara and and Mermaid, because they're 1% chances versus Stellar Blade, which will be 2%. You still have a month or so of hoarding too? Exactly, and I'm still clearing hard mode and stories, so we're looking at some pretty good stuff coming up, y'all. I'm gonna be crushing it soon. Speaking of crushing things, I realized because of all those skill vouchers I had, I can start maxing out my girls. She's like 1.5 year late. Yeah, okay, so Nikke is pretty generous in the stuff they give you. As long as you just know how to hoard, you're good. I'm down to 9k gems and 16k tickets and I'm saving them. Already MLB, Shiren, and Mihara. Ooh, day one player usually already low on them. Dude, I still remember the, I still remember poor, poor Dragon. I did his viewer polls and got him nothing. Oh, that was horrible. My viewer poll luck is usually better than what happened there. That was bad. I love talking about this game. I love talking about this game and playing this game. Like, I hope to always be able to talk about and play this game in some regard. Pictures we take a light will appear, all the stars to twinkling clear. Spotlight. Okay, y'all. I think it's time for me to stop talking and actually wrap up this. Okay, guys, so I want to thank you guys for being here, as you guys are the best part of every single stream, and I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful journey and crying alongside me. I really loved Unbreakable Sphere. We're going to have to continue with the main story not tomorrow, sorry. Sometime next week, but I have classes starting up, so it might be a little awkward. But regardless, keep an eye out for my stream schedule. All right, y'all. That being said, take care. Have a great rest of your day, and bye-bye for now.